Oi, oi, oi.
There's a little drinky poo.
Oh, that's a crack of shot, mate.
Oi, cunt.
All at my flat, yeah?
Oi, yeah.
And this slag. I
Pop Smoke. I still think Pop Smoke was a great
Royale with cheese.
was a UK rapper. Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good night.
Oh. I think good night and good evening are two different things, no?
Yeah.
Well, all right then.
Gotta switch it up. Gotta keep them guessing.
Keep them guessing.
Iron's going to sleep early today, I guess.
What?
So apparently, we have less than 1% of our viewers are from the UK. So that beginning was for them.
Yeah, now we're gonna have 0%. Yeah, I just thought about, you know.
Yeah, teach them right.
If you guys don't mind, I would like to go out speaking to Kings.
Yeah, and also like speaking of Brits and their tea and stuff, your dad offered us tea when we first got here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he brought out his vacuum, all the dirty water,
all the dirty water from the rug.
Yeah,
the rug.
and then he's like, "Y'all want some? You want to drink any of this?" And I was like, "Is that black tea?"
Get you fucked up.
Yeah, he's like,
That's
"Yeah, it's black tea with Rocky's piss and shit."
How did it taste?
It was pretty good.
Alright.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, I had some myself, you know.
Yeah. No, I mean like it's a delicacy in some countries.
Yeah, you a fiend. I gotta go back inside.
We're enjoying some nice. What would you call it? Just a margarita. Enjoying a nice margarita. You are shaking
I know.
the ice like right in the microphone.
This little drinky poo, you know.
It's a little drinky poo. Yeah,
it's a nice hot day.
It's a hot day. It's hot as hell.
So I thought, you know, a little margarita on my day off.
Yeah, I'm naked.
I'm shirtless, but
Yeah.
I got shorts on.
I don't know why Ivan's not undressing, but
That's what it is.
I'm chill as fuck.
You're chill?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some of that margarita, and you know.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
it's like coolant.
It's like cool. Yeah, bro. He was like, I went to work and he came in basically to pick me up, and he was like really energetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was punching around and shit. He was gonna fight.
Hey, let's jump him. I'll hold him down.
I was singing a song to him yesterday with lyrics
shit.
of that nature.
Of motherfucking?
Yeah.
Again,
what was this?
Lonely Island?
Oh, no.
You're a motherfucker, I'm a motherfucker, we fuck each other's mother.
System of a Down has a lyric. It's like, everyone needs a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Because everyone needs a motherfucker.
It was crazy because everyone's a motherfucker at one point.
Technically.
Yeah.
I mean, not everyone. That's not true.
Well, they have babies, so then they end up being a mom. So, you know, they...
No, but I mean, like, what about gay guys?
Oh, I mean, I guess they're excluded. You know
They're excluded?
Yeah, you know they're excluded from the category.
All right. Well, I know they're excluded.
They'll be fatherfuckers.
Fatherfuckers. That has better alliteration, bro. Fatherfuckers.
That's more, too.
What was that thing with Lil Nas where he was like, "I'll fuck your dad," and then she's like,
gangster.
and then the girl, I don't remember her
That's
name
gangster.
or whatever. She's like, he threatened to rape my dad, and then basically, nah, bro.
Lil Nas X is gonna just come down from the stripper pole.
Yeah, just into her. She's gonna be outside the house, look up and see a big hole. No.
Dark clouds and entities in the sky.
It's happening.
Yeah, I've come to take your dad.
No, the dad comes out and says it. Honey, you're gonna need to know.
It's time for me to go.
It's time for me to go. It's a scorcher.
So what do you want to talk about, Ivan?
Yo, J. Cole came out with his new album.
Oh,
That shit's fire.
I was mad the other day.
Yeah, yesterday?
Yeah.
So,
It's a bad album?
No, I didn't listen to it yet.
Oh, okay.
J. Cole, he never, on his mainstay albums, he never uses features. And in KOD, one of his EPs or albums or whatever you want to call it, it's kind of short, he had a feature named Kill Edward. It ended up being himself. It's just like an alter ego, I guess.
Yeah.
But on this newest album, he finally has features. He has like 21 Savage and some other people's. And it's a good album. Like, the first song is like skippable for me because it kind of sounds like his old shit, and I don't really like his old shit. But everything else is dope. Now I'm a real fan because I'll admit I'm not a stan. I'm not gonna like be like, everything he does is gold. Like,
Yeah,
no.
that makes sense. I mean, bro, the Waves came out with that song the other day, remember?
Yeah.
Wow.
And yeah, Wavis.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know, like it just didn't hit. It was the one with the music video, but he did come out with one after, and that one was pretty good. I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
But the music video one, I don't know. There's something like I can't even remember it. Like I can't even remember the song.
Yeah, it's whack.
It's pretty whack.
What were we talking about again?
J. Cole. But yeah,
I was talking about Waves.
Yeah, okay.
I was singing lyrics from the new J. My favorite song is called "The Climb Back," and I was singing the final part to Angel, and then he made a joke, and the shit was funny. And then he comes up to me and he goes, later on he tells me, if I was the moon, would you stare at me during the daytime? And I was like, bro, J. Cole has a bar like that. He's like, fuck, man, did J. Cole take shrooms or some shit? Because every person who takes psychedelics becomes a dead philosopher. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, because J. Cole, his bar says, like, me and my crew, we getting lit even during the night shift, or make the sun look like the night shift, or some shit like that. It's fucking dope.
Bro, if anything looks like the night shift, I don't want it.
I like the night more.
No, bro, I mean night shift though.
Oh,
like,
you don't want to work at night?
I don't want to work at night. I want to be free at night, you know?
We so lit that we make the sun look like it's working the night shift. That shit's hard.
See, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then
it's all day.
That's what he said to me.
It's every day, bro.
So like,
you know, that basically just saying it's every day, bro.
Every day.
and then Angel says, Angel tells me, I heard he has a Luigi bar. And I was like, yeah, he does. He says, drop this M on your head, make you look like Luigi, brother. And then Angel's like, he would make a bar like that. When I decided to main Luigi in Smash, I was like, oh, shit.
You're maining Luigi now?
Or not anymore.
He's connected. J. Cole and Angel are connected through the psychedelic
I feel him.
Force.
Hold up. Pause.
It's homosexual.
It's only kind of
the power grid, the psychedelic grid.
Oh, the Power Rangers grid.
Yeah. You like Power Rangers?
Yeah, bro. You already know. I already know about the power grid and everything, bro. I was watching what was it? The Beast Morpher one, where they like.
You actually watched the show?
Yeah.
That show's tight.
Yeah, bro. They really went deep in depth into the Ranger lore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, cool. Like, they're trying to use it as a power source because Power Rangers are powerful. Yeah. And they tap into power. Yeah. And you can use that power to like do that Tesla type shit.
I like the bad guys, Blaze and Roxy. They're cool. And then I like the Red Ranger. He's fucking tight. Devin.
So basically they make like evil. They're both Red Rangers, no? Or is it red and blue or something?
Blaze is red and Roxy was yellow.
Okay.
But they get corrupted. Yeah. By the bad guy. I forgot his name.
And then it gives room for the actual like Red Ranger and the other person. I forget because it was like 2 years ago when I watched it.
I watched it last year. I didn't finish it though.
I think I did.
And they took it off of Netflix, so that sucks.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I was expecting a new season, not the opposite.
They already came out with a new one. I forget what it's called though.
There is a movie I want to watch on Netflix though. That Day of the Dead one or Army of the Dead.
The one with
that
Batista?
Zack Snyder one, yeah. Batista one. I was literally gonna put it on, and then like the warnings literally stopped me this time. But like my daughter was there, right? And then Wendy's there, and we're gonna watch it, and I was gonna bring Anthony in the living room, and we're all gonna watch it like a little family. Yeah. And then I like read the thing, and it's like sexual, blah blah blah, like content, nudity, and all this jazz, and blah blah. I'm like, fuck. Like this is a 2 hour and 30-minute movie. Damn. Like 2 hours and 30 minutes. So there's plenty of time in there where I know Zack Snyder be dragging out these scenes because I'm pretty sure he's the one that did it, right?
I don't know.
I think it was him. But
time to go to bed, kids.
Basically, but we just fucking like she's eating and everything. Yeah, so we put on Adventure Time, the new episode on HBO Max. Yeah, he did leave, but that's because
there's a new episode.
Yeah, bro. Let me just tell you, I'm not gonna spoil anything right now. Because it's a really good episode, and myself, I haven't finished it, but it's heavy. Like it hits you like really heavy.
Fuck, I need to finish that show. I never finished it.
Oh, bro.
You know me, I don't finish shows.
Oh, maybe because you're a fake fan.
and I put people on the shows.
You put people on to the beginning of Adventure Time. Like, I did. No one even cared about Adventure Time, and then you kept mentioning it, and they're like, you know what, you look like Finn.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Now look at you.
A lot of people calling me Finn, man. It's crazy because like
it's a show.
Yeah.
It's crazy because like different groups of people who weren't associated with each other called me Finn.
Yeah.
Like these people called me that, and they didn't know these motherfuckers, but they called me that too.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a universal thing. It's crazy.
It just felt right.
What happened?
It just felt right.
Mm.
What else? I know you had a big list.
I still get called cartoony, but I don't get Finn no more. It's because I'm older.
It's because you're old. It's because I haven't seen Old Finn.
Ah,
And Old Finn doesn't look like you, so.
there's an old Finn. Ah.
What do you mean?
I was just kidding.
Okay,
Like,
man.
nah, he died at 10. Like,
You're an older man.
So I watched 1995 Mortal Kombat again, and I watched the new one as well.
No one's ass, huh?
And I like both of them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they're cool.
wait, what? I'm sorry, I missed out. I blacked out.
I watched both old and new Mortal Kombat movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
1995 one's really fun. It's cool.
Yeah, when people talk about video game movies and how they suck, they go to like the good ones, which are that one, the Mortal Kombat one,
Mm-hmm.
the first Resident Evil, and
The first Resident Evil pisses me off.
it does.
Yeah. They kill off too many people with that hallway laser. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's fucking
it's
dumb.
funny.
I'm like, you have all these monsters and tyrants and zombies and dogs, and you kill people. You kill like half the people with lasers. I'm
Yeah.
like, what are you doing?
Laser. Distract them all.
Pew guns.
CPU guns, exactly. Bro, a laser took down Goku, like, it's gonna take down a lot of people if laser could take down Goku.
Even kill the leader of the faction, like the military group. He was cool.
I was watching, I think it was Cinema Sins, and they were like, this is the same guy, like, I guess it's just in his contract to die this way, because in Alien vs. Predator, he dies the same way with, like, the net.
Yeah.
It cuts him into pieces. It's like the laser cuts him into pieces. So it's like every time this guy's in a movie, he has to get cut into pieces.
That's funny. Like Danny Trejo and Mr. Pink.
Oh, yeah, bro. Danny Trejo will always be dying, bro.
Yeah.
He lives to die.
Just like that one guy named Hector, who's always Hector.
Oh. Yeah.
He lives to be Hector.
He lives to be Hector. Imagine that's not his real name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just live to be side characters, you know? That's just how they are.
Oh, here we go.
Bro, so like Raiden.
We're your side characters.
Raiden's crazy.
Or are you the side character?
No, we're the side characters to the listeners.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. This is your show.
It's like post-apocalyptic and it's Fallout in the radio.
Oh yeah, we're just following you. You know, you go chop off that head. You go loot that body.
Speaking of
You
raids,
know, life is.
download today. Get 5,000 gold and 2 champions for free.
You know,
I'm just kidding.
what's funny? I'm gonna.
Edit that out?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna edit out the name. I've been like, I should just try to get sponsors, like, you know, like message just businesses and just try to get a sponsor that way.
Might as well.
But like,
Shoot your shot,
I just
you know?
don't know how to write that resume. Like, I guess I could just be like, we have over 200 listeners, or like we have over 200 listens. Like, we don't call them
It's in
listeners.
the big words, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know how to talk, but I know how to write.
Thoughts.
I said right.
I know. Write your thoughts,
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
and then we'll talk about it later.
Just chop at me.
The Raiden in the first movie, he's a little goofy, but he's cool. I really liked like one of his first scenes because you find out Liu Kang's brother dies, and then so when he meets up with Raiden, he tells him, he's like, "Why didn't you save my brother?" And Raiden's just like, "Why didn't you?" I was like, "Damn, that's
Gangster.
facts.
That's gangster.
That's fucking facts."
Am I my brother's keeper?
Exactly. Remember that line. So, anyways, throughout the rest of the movie, though, Raiden starts getting goofy and like he's telling,
Is he like a white guy?
yeah.
Damn,
Did-
whitewashing. Already.
Nah, here's the thing about that first Mortal Kombat movie, bro. Not only is Liu Kang Chinese, but Shang Tsung is Chinese, and like they don't even have Chinese accents. They were progressive as fuck, dog. That's what's up. But apparently, my little brother told me that this other guy was gonna be Raiden, but he didn't. I guess he was too tied up at the time. I forgot his name.
Damn, he was in the bondage.
Kinky, bro.
That's kinky as fuck. Sorry, I'm tied up.
But his
Help
friend
me.
who ended up playing Raiden was a well-renowned actor at that time, and he even like
Marlon Brando. No,
That's his name?
no. That's the guy from The Godfather.
he's old as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy who ended up playing Raiden, he for his own trips to go to shoots and stuff. And then like his agent was like, "Bro, what are you doing? They're supposed to pay for that for you." And he's like, "It's cool, man. Like I really want to be Raiden in this
It's
movie."
Mortal Kombat, bro.
Yeah.
You
So
don't
like,
get it, bro.
it's fucking cool. But yeah, so like there's this funny ass scene when he's talking to Liu Kang Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade on the boat for the first time, and he's like, "The fate of 5 billion people rests in your hands." Sorry. I'm like,
He
what
says
the?
that?
Yeah,
He says that?
Verbatim, bro. That shit's funny. He laughs
Sorry.
afterwards, and that's like his little thing. Like he laughs after saying serious shit sometimes. And other than that, though, he's kind of cool. But yeah, there is some dumbass shit that happened in the movie, like Liu Kang fighting with Kitana, and Kitana's all telling him, "Your next opponent, you will defeat him with the element of life." So he's fighting Sub-Zero next, and then he's getting his ass kicked, and he's like, "The element of life," because Kitana walks into the room and he sees him. He's like, he remembers. He fucking throws a bucket of water at Sub-Zero and it kills him. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Wait, how?
Well, Sub-Zero freezes the water and it turns into ice and it stabs through him, like predating Green Goblin killing himself, bro. Like, it's crazy.
Oh, this has been like, you know, it's just water,
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, he could turn into snow instead. Like, also, yeah, it's just water.
Yeah, just
water.
That was ice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
What's
that
it gonna do? Make it cold?
That definitely went. But other than that, it's cool. And then
Wet my suit.
there was this one dude in there.
It lists nothing.
There's this one guy that looked like Dave Chappelle, and then my little brother was like, "Oh, even Djibouti called him called him Dave Chappelle." That shit was funny.
Who?
This
Yeah.
one, no, not.
Oh.
There's some random martial artist that's there that fights Goro and gets killed by Goro, and then Johnny Cage was cool. Sonya Blade's tight. She was played by the girl from Billy Madison, the 4th grade teacher.
Oh, yeah?
That was cool, yeah. And then overall, it was a cool ass movie, man. And then it was rated PG-13.
Yeah.
So they killed monsters and shit, but like humans didn't really get fatalities unless they're like covered up or whatever, or it wasn't too gruesome. So I watched the new movie the next day, right?
I want to hear this one.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear.
I want to hear the new Mortal Kombat
Yeah.
review. This is full on review, so we're getting into spoiler territory.
Hella spoilers.
Because I hated that main character.
Test your might.
I didn't mind him.
I
didn't care.
did not like him as well.
He should have either died already or not been born. But
You know what pisses me off?
Because he
No,
does not drive.
I didn't understand the time.
He doesn't drive the plot at all.
It's because
Yeah,
basically,
not really, but I don't understand the timeline.
it's because Sub-Zero basically becomes immortal, and so does
Yeah.
Scorpion.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah,
he
okay.
kills them all the way in the centuries in the past, and then
That's his,
fast forward to the
kin,
future, and he's the
yeah.
lineage of that little girl that was saved by Raiden.
That was a little girl saved by Raiden?
Yeah, you thought it was him, huh?
I thought that was him.
Yeah,
I thought the baby was him.
I was confused for a second too because the
I-
little brother says, or the older brother in the beginning of the movie says, "I want to go play with my sister." So he goes to see the sister, right? And then he saves her, and then you fast forward, and he's like a grown ass adult dude. And I was like, I thought he was a girl. And I was like, oh wait a minute, that shit happened way in the past. So yeah, that little baby that was saved was a girl. That's like, yeah,
They should just had it where Scorpion is, fucking Sub-Zero kills all his family.
yeah.
And then Scorpion goes through all hell to get back to Scorpion. While the other
Well,
characters are
then
planted
that would just be the Scorpion movie then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that they already came out with.
They came out with one.
They made an animated
Oh,
one.
the
yeah.
animated, huh?
Oh, that's
I heard
animated.
it's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's literally, it's about Scorpion's story, yeah. So,
But-
I mean, then this would just be the same movie, just live action.
It basically is the same story, just throw in the little main
It's not,
character.
it's not the same story. That's why.
The first F-bomb that got dropped took me off guard because I was used to the previous
yeah.
movie being PG-13. So I was like, what the fuck?
Okay. Yeah, I was like, I don't even remember that.
Oh,
okay.
The F-bomb.
And
They
then,
had a lot.
and then what's his face? Scorpion speaks what was it, Japanese
Yeah.
to him.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he understands.
Okay, no, here's the
No, I
thing.
thought he didn't understand.
Nah, he didn't.
he didn't understand it.
Because Sub-Zero can speak both Chinese and Japanese,
Yeah.
but he ends up talking. He talked to the wife in Japanese, but he talks to Scorpion in Chinese, and that's why Scorpion's like, I don't understand your words,
Oh, yeah,
but
Scorpion didn't understand it.
I will defeat you or some shit like that. And even in the first 1995 movie, when Scorpion fights Johnny Cage in the beginning, he goes, "Get over here," like the fucking line, right?
Yeah.
But then they start changing it up. He's like, "Get down here, come here," and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Come!
I was talking about when he's talking to his lineage kid.
Yeah.
The-
Okay, so here's the weird part.
Yeah.
At the final battle, when Scorpion pops up,
Damn,
He's-
you're not even gonna go through like
I'm gonna go
all-
through each thing,
Alright.
but
I just asked a question,
he said, Scorpion goes, "Get over here," like he does his line
Yeah.
in the new movie, right? And after that, he just goes back to speaking Japanese. So it's weird, yeah.
You think that's weird? I don't know.
Well, maybe he knows English. I mean,
Well, I mean, he motherfucker been staring at like his descendant for a while now,
Yeah.
so.
I suppose. But yeah, so I like Takeda. I'm not really into the Mortal Kombat games too much, but Takeda is Scorpion's son from the new games. He's really dope. He has like those whips. I'm really in, like to that kind of character design. And this movie had the perfect opportunity to make Takeda the main character, and instead they just come up with their own bullshit.
Yeah, this movie gets a long sleeve.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
He becomes a Asura's Wrath.
Right?
Yeah.
No, it's not even Asura's Wrath.
He doesn't even use the power again.
No, all he did was
time.
get the Wakandan suit. That's all he did was get the Black Panther suit.
It was supposed to repel damage and shit, but he only used it against who's
Goro.
that? Yeah, Goro. Yeah.
No, yeah, it absorbs the damage and then he could
release
it. Yeah, just like exactly like the vibranium suit.
I really like the concept of having the Mortal Kombat symbol, and the only way to get your own is to kill someone.
Yeah, I like that concept a lot. Yeah, if they would have did it a little bit better, that shit would have went forward.
That's true.
Yeah, that was sick.
Kano,
go
ahead.
I get why he was born with it and blah blah.
Yeah, because his lineage.
But like the fact that
he was already losing.
No, the fact that now he's like a descendant or whatever. So like the entire lifetime of all those other people, there was never another tournament, or they never got in like a fight or anything like that.
Maybe if they forgot to tell the other one or something, you know?
like
they forgot to tell the story or something.
So you normally get it from a fight.
Yeah.
But since the baby has it or whatever, it got brought down like the generations.
I guess so. I guess that was. I don't know. That's weird, huh?
Yeah, if you think about it, like so the mom would have to die.
He loses a lot of fights, and he never loses his symbol.
He never lost his
symbol.
symbol.
To kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I mean like the parents though. The parents' and the parents then before him.
Maybe they never fought.
They never did
Maybe
anything.
they never got killed by nobody.
I mean, except for life.
But life's not gonna inherit his symbol.
It's this guy. This infinite Tsukiyomi.
Everyone's Mortal Kombat.
But yeah, it's just weird how it's like just passed down that way.
Yeah, that shit is kind of weird. Also, then like how like they just conveniently got their powers and how they do. You know?
Conveniently,
yeah,
especially at the very end.
Well, not Jax.
Well, that's the convenient.
That's the most convenient.
No, that's the worst thing I hated about the movie.
Yeah, bro, dead ass the whole time. I thought the U.S. military was gonna come in, and I thought they were gonna give it to him. I thought, I 100% thought that they were gonna get like upgrades.
Because the fact that they already built something for his hands was
that shit looked funny as fuck.
That shit looked like motherfucking gave him chopsticks and shit for his arms.
It's supposed to like I guess enhance your defects, right? How is it gonna enhance already metal? You know, like coming from
that's the Arcana, bro.
Also, no, it doesn't enhance defects. It's just gives you random power.
No, because you know how fucking that fool lost his eye, so he got the eye power, and then you get me? Like they made it towards the defects.
But then what about Sonya Blade?
Well, I don't know. I guess she
she
didn't have defects, so that's why she had that big ass power blast that killed people in one hit.
I made a joke because my brother was watching it with me.
Yeah.
You know how they kick her out of the little battleground because she didn't have the mark, and she's chilling next to Jax. I was like, watch her kill Jax just to get the mark.
That's weird.
You're useless now.
Just look at the sun.
Just look at the sun. Fucking yeah, bro. And it didn't really make sense that they kept Kano alive.
Yeah, I would have killed that
for so long.
Yeah, for so long, bro.
Kano was funny as fuck though.
Yeah, a lot of people's favorite character was Kano.
Yeah.
And like for good reason. He's a pretty good character in that one.
He's hilarious.
And fucking
Blue.
I hated Raiden, bro. I hated Raiden in this movie.
Yeah, because Moses of conflicts,
he
like he could have just zapped him out of it, you know.
Dude, exactly.
Yeah, so you're telling me you could teleport
everybody
at any time.
And Kung Lao's getting choked out by Shang Tsung, and fucking the main character. He's just standing there in his battle stance. Like
everyone was staring.
He was fighting Sub-Zero for the longest, and then now he's not fighting him. He's just staring.
His 1v was, bro. He's winning it.
That shit was dumb. And then he tells Liu Kang, "No, don't go." And then they zap away. And then they ask Raiden, like, "Why didn't you help?" And Raiden's like, "I cannot enter into every human conflict, or I can't enter into human conflicts." And
you brought us here for this.
And then they tell him,
"It's like that's your warrior."
They tell him. So he tells them, "I can't save every soul, but yeah, I could teleport anyone anywhere." He literally says that shit in the same sentence. I'm like, dog, you could have saved Kung Lao. You're just being a stupid ass bitch. I hate him, bro. I hate him. It pissed me off.
Kung Lao was a dope character too.
Yeah, he was cool.
The way they introduced him and everything. And it's definitely more of like a film.
Yeah, it's more video gaming.
Bro.
Same thing with the
kicks,
first one.
the kicks with the Kano, bro. The low kicks. He's like, you're not gonna get me with that again.
Yeah.
He misses the timing on his jump.
Yeah,
so
that
he
shit was
gets hit. Flawless victory, bro. Come on, bro. Fatality her in 1 second.
I also hated how they did Reptile.
Me too. I'm really hoping that there's just another
in
reptile.
both movies?
I hope so.
I'm hoping that there's just another reptile.
No, in that new one.
It was the same thing. In both movies, he's like this little CGI creature. Except in the first one, he ends up getting eaten by some statue of a guy. And then becomes the actual green-suited ninja reptile. Which is pretty cool to me because it reminded me of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure with the stone vampire masks. You get a stone mask, put it on, and it takes your blood and turns you into a vampire. So that was pretty cool.
That's cool.
That's cool.
But like,
that's literally my feeling on it. That's cool.
That's cool. But like, yeah, they really did Reptile dirty because like this guy didn't win that fight. There was no reason for him not to win the fight except for plot.
That's what I'm saying.
Motherfucker turned invisible. Motherfucker spat acid. He did all this shit, and then
climbing walls. He was fast, strong.
And then Kano's just gonna rip his heart out just like that.
Fatality.
Oh, but that Johnny Cage fucking
Oh
teaser?
yeah, Kano could draw.
Oh yeah, that shit was
That's
funny.
funny, bro. And then Sonya Blade also drew, but it looks all shitty. Say?
Johnny Cage teaser at the end.
Oh yeah,
Was a little poster.
Yeah, it was worth not having him in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then I'm
cool,
hyped for the next one. I'm like, damn, yeah, that's tight. Citizen Cage, fight for your rights. That's fucking hard.
That is hard, bro.
I wonder who's gonna play him, bro.
Deadass? I don't know.
It should be a wrestler.
You
Should
think
be Kenny
so?
Omega.
I thought it was gonna. I thought
Or
the
Cody
Miz
Rhodes.
was the.
Or the Miz, yeah, that'd be tight
I
too.
thought the Miz was like the lead in the fan casting right now.
That'd be cool, yeah.
And I think it's him and Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds would do great too. Damn.
I don't know. I think Ryan Reynolds is too good for this movie. Like I feel like if they throw him in there, it'd be a Ryan Reynolds movie. It wouldn't be like a Mortal Kombat movie.
That's
it'd be a
fine.
Ryan Reynolds movie. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause better than that fucking whatever that dipshit's name is.
What's that dipshit?
The fucking that main
Scorpion's
character?
descendant.
Yeah, I don't even know his name.
Yeah,
That's
me
how
either.
horrible he is.
That's how whack he was.
And he's throughout
Bro,
the whole movie.
when they showed his daughter, I thought that was his girlfriend.
No.
Deadass. And then they're like, the other girl. I thought the other girl was like his mom. Cause this guy looked young as hell.
Yeah, he did look young.
Like he looks super young.
What was he, like 1920 or something like that?
I like that scene though when his daughter's
Oh,
eating
bro.
outside or chilling outside the restaurant.
Oh yeah, and they
Sub-Zero
see all the everything getting frozen.
The way
that was really good.
He lifts up all the snow and he drops it down. It takes that one dude's head back and he falls to the floor. That shit was tight.
Or when he was going through town and just throwing snowballs,
Snowballs, bro.
Yeah.
Just snowballs. Like this motherfucker
Let's
wasn't
get
even throwing
away.
like.
It's not even cracking windshield.
Yeah, it's not even the like the shards of anything. It's literally just.
I get them later.
Yeah.
Is that fun?
They never let me out of another realm. So
Something else my brother told me
What's up?
was that Scorpion in this movie, in the new one, was played by Jackie Chan's brother from Rush Hour 3. I was like, that's fucking tight. It was cool.
I don't remember Rush Hour 3.
I don't either.
I watched them. I watched all 3 last year, and I have like my thoughts
Do
on
you have
them.
them?
I rented. I watched 2 of them, and I rented 1 off of YouTube. 3. I rented 3 off of YouTube. The first Rush Hour, super good, right? Super good, but you have to get to be introduced to the characters. But Rush Hour 2 is fucking gold. Because you already know these characters.
They start off like just like gun ho.
They're in it.
Yeah.
And like Jackie Chan's dad in that movie is a cop, and that's why he's a cop. And like they're both really good cops. But Rush Hour 3, even though I think the bad guy's cool, Jackie Chan's quote unquote brother, that movie's just ass, bro.
No.
It's trash because like it starts off pretty funny, pretty cool. Some people have the complaint that they just recycle the same jokes, but
I ate at the Chinese restaurant where they filmed,
oh, you did?
Yeah,
That's
Jackie
tight,
Chan, yeah, I ate there.
bro. That's
Twice.
sick.
Is it good though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But check this out, bro. Rush Hour 2 has like the best ending, cause like they're kind of friends, they're cool with each other, and then like they have the crossroads. They're about to go different areas, different places.
Yeah.
But then they're like, "Fuck it, bro, let's go to New York and party." And so they both like dance away.
Yeah.
And then the credits roll. That shit's amazing. So in Rush Hour 3, they do the mission. The plot's dumb. The bad guy, some old guy, like they parachute off the thing, right? The little girl from the first movie's in this movie.
Yeah, grown up.
They tell her to go run away after they're trying to escape, and she does. You never see her again.
She's good at what she does, I'm telling you.
They parachute off the thing where with the flag, and they land into the water, the lake in front of the Eiffel Tower, and then all of a sudden the bad guy has the not her. He has the girl, the Shai Xin, the girl with the names all over her back, and it's like, how did he find her? This is an old ass man, like, and why are they right here? They randomly popped up right in front of where they were at. Like, don't you think he'd be in the Eiffel Tower with them? Like, it doesn't make sense.
It's like old evil villain trope. Like, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then
you just teleport where we need it to be.
Yeah. And then
with what we need.
The police.
So you caught me, eh?
he's about to frame them, but then the police show up, and then they start taking credit for everything. And then so I think Jackie Chan punches the police officer in the face, maybe, and then they dance off. And I'm like, that was terrible. Like, they should have fucking met up with the girl, the young girl from the first one, and then be like...
And then they all three dance off.
Yeah, they all three... That would have made up for it. But nah, they ended it like that. But yeah, it's like,
She
movie's
ran
just
away.
whack. Number 2 is the best one. That shit's amazing. And they go to Vegas, and they look badass and shit. Like, they got cool shades on and dope coats, and they're just like...
The red?
Yeah.
Chris Tucker was wearing all red, right? Or like burgundy?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's fucking cool.
I remember that one specifically. It's like those old Japanese movies.
Oh, yeah.
I went through...
Medallion, it's like super...
I love the medallion, bro, because they had that one theme song.
Tuxedo, I saw the DVD somewhere recently.
Oh.
Yeah. I was just
Hey, you want to make a stop later?
Yeah. Well, I was hoping that stop was already made.
No.
Just wondering if you guys had it. Anyway, what were you saying?
The medallion?
Oh, the medallion. When I was a little kid, it had a theme song about being a hero, and that shit had me hyped.
Yeah.
I would sing that shit and run around my house. It was cool.
I remember.
I used to run everywhere after watching the movie.
Yeah.
I got the medallion.
I don't remember the medallion.
I don't even think I watched the movie.
Really?
Yeah, I think I just watched the trailer with the the theme song in it.
Fake fan.
I don't even remember the medallion.
No, that's
What's that one?
like how the lore goes, but like there's this medallion. It's like 2 pieces to a coin, and if you put them together, you have like you're basically immortal. And so like to keep people away from it, they split it up, and then like the Chinese boss like ends up having finding both pieces. Well, I don't know if he's Chinese. I just know he's a fucking villain, and he finds the 2 pieces, and then he becomes immortal, and then Jackie Chan's the detective, and then he's trying to find out like why
He's
all
always a
this shit
detective
means.
or a cop or some shit.
And then,
Actual Chinese people don't like that.
Why?
Because I'll get into it later. It's crazy.
and then a little boy who's kind of like a monk, and he knows all the ways of the medallion. And so he's transporting the medallion and the boy together, like in freights.
Okay.
And so he
always does that too. He always be transporting people.
And so he has to rescue the boy and the medallion from him, and then he ends up the boy ends up bestowing the medallion to the guy, to Jackie Chan, to like stop the guy. And so he gets granted these powers, and like so he's basically like the tuxedo.
Yeah. Sounds alright.
I like that shit. That shit was tight.
Alright, I'll look it up, but.
I forgot to mention in Rush Hour 3, it's revealed that Jackie Chan has a brother, but that brother keeps speaking Japanese, and there's no the subtitles don't say Japanese, but since I speak weeb, I recognize what he's saying. I'm like, what the fuck? He's not speaking Chinese. And then eventually it's revealed that his brother is a Japanese kid that was orphaned, and apparently so was Jackie Chan's character, so that means his dad wasn't his biological dad. And I was like,
What you said?
yeah, I was like,
So they're both technically brothers?
they're both technically brothers.
Bastards.
Oh my god. They're bastards. Bastard!
I mean, just because your dad's not biologically related to you doesn't mean you can't look up to him and
That's your dad.
be like, yeah, it's still your dad, but...
Alright, what were you gonna say though?
So pretty much, I got really into Jackie Chan like within the past 3 years.
Okay.
And I started tracking down as many movies as his as I could and watching them.
Have you seen, not to sidetrack you, but The Man in the Iron Mask
Nah,
and Vanguard?
nah, I did really bad. So like, I watched one of his first movies where he's fucking he plays a bad guy and he's not even the main character, and like he's only like in a couple of scenes, but yeah, he's pretty cool in that one. But that movie was kind of boring overall, and it was super old. It was like early 70s, yeah. I think it was on Netflix or some shit.
60s, I think, actually.
Yeah, and then I actually went to Amoeba like twice, in LA. Yeah, and I bought like a couple of Jackie Chan movies there.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's why I bought my Tom Waits CDs.
Yeah. I bought.
They have the
a couple
most
waves
random shit there, bro.
Yeah, they have cool shit. Yeah. So then, I'm pretty sure I have Drunken Master, one of them, right?
Yeah.
And those movies are cool, but
those movies are cool.
So the thing about Jackie Chan, if you guys don't know, is that he does all his own stunts, like all of them, and
Like,
he's
all.
yeah, he
of
like
them.
one
Which
of his
makes it weird when he doesn't, because he did that one movie with Johnny Knoxville.
Which one was that one?
I don't remember the name of it. But I'm pretty sure if you just look up Jackie Chan, Johnny Knoxville, it'll be the only movie that pops up. So,
Fair enough.
but basically, it's like that thing that you just said. They had to transport somebody or whatever.
Yeah.
So, so he's with Johnny Knoxville, and they do like this thing where they go from one cliff to another cliff on a.
Oh, I remember. I watched that shit.
Yeah,
it was
and
tight.
It was green
No, I
screen
like
as
that movie.
hell. And it was green screen as hell, and like seeing that against like Jackie Chan's entire portfolio is jarring.
There's some weird shit in that movie, like when they're walking with the horse or some shit, and it just takes a shit. And they left that in the movie. I was like, okay, you guys were really impressed with that shit, huh?
Hey man, that's a pretty big shit.
I think we
Bro,
watched
that's
it together, Angel.
Yeah,
Which
we
one?
all watched it in my house or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was around.
It was Jackie Chan with Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was cool.
Oh! Yeah, I remember it was like old western type. Or was that another one? That's the one with no, that's another one.
It was like in China, so it was like
in China, yeah.
yeah, it was very traditional type stuff happening.
Yeah.
But I mean that's like a lot of these movies. Right?
Yeah.
Like Shanghai Nights. Nights.
With Owen Wilson.
With Owen Wilson.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
It's so funny because
Wow.
he always, yeah.
wow.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah. Oh, but go on.
So, he does all his own stunts, and he's beloved in China. He's like their biggest megastar.
Wow.
So when he makes movies over there in China, he's a perfectionist. He wants to get everything right. So they'll take as many takes as he wants in China, right? But when he started becoming big in America, they didn't have the same patience with him to try and get every single scene right. So yeah, so his stunts in America they're like
Half-assed.
not half-assed, but they're like
Rushed.
Yeah, they're rushed.
They're rushed hour.
You could tell that he's like you can tell he's dissatisfied with the way his American movies come out.
Yeah.
And especially since back in the day they really try to like drive home racist agendas against Asian people. Like if you're Asian, it's always like they're always trying to make fun of your accent and shit. So he got pretty annoyed with that shit. Which who wouldn't?
Bro, I mean like that's kind of just any accent in general. And I would understand like why you would act that way, but to completely stop, I don't know, bro.
Jack Black visited him a few years ago in China, and he told Jack Black, "Hey, whatever movie you want to make, let's make it."
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
And then Jack Black was like talking about it, like he was like fucking excited.
He was excited. He went on Conan, and then like they started coming up with like a cheeseburger ninja or some shit
Yeah,
like that.
like, yeah.
That shit was
you
hard.
sent it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I really wanted them to make that movie, but I don't think they'll ever will.
Bro, that makes me sad.
Right? It's almost as sad as the fact that they'll never make Nacho 2.
Nacho!
Why do you think they never make that?
Because they already had the script. Nacho goes to Japan to wrestle, and they never did it.
Why doesn't Nacho go to China to wrestle? And then that's what introduces fucking
There's not
Jackie
really Chinese wrestlers.
That's why he wants to bring it to them. He's like, what? No, like, yeah, he tries to bring wrestling, but he also tries to bring, like, what is it, Catholicism?
Yeah.
And then they're like, what? No. Yeah, what?
Oh, yeah, but Jackie Chan does all his own stunts, right? And so his when you watch his older movies, especially
dislocating his shit.
Yeah. If you watch his older shit, you'll notice that like there's somewhat of a plot, but then there's like this final action scene, and it's long as fuck, and he's doing like crazy ass shit, and then the movie just ends. Like any other unresolved plot ties, they're never explained. And that's when I was watching the Drunken Fist or the Drunken Master, I was like, it just ends with him being the bad guy, and I was like, what? What about his dad? What about the everyone's fucking government? I was like, what the hell's going on here?
See, the thing about the American movies is they have a beginning, middle, and end. But like all these other movies, like the Chinese movies and everything, they're more like philosophical.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're more
it's
like
more like implied, you know,
like ideas,
Yeah.
like they're kind of like Edgar Allan Poe like stories and stuff. Like he doesn't tell you the beginning and he doesn't tell you the end. He tells you this middle part where you could guess what happens basically. Like what happens is implied.
Like Perch episode of Rick and Morty.
Like the man from nowhere.
Yeah.
You know, at the end. Like
which are good stories.
Was cool though.
Yeah,
hey, there are good stories, but when you do it wrong, it basically is just not finished.
Oftentimes in foreign films, there's like no main character, and that's how the man from nowhere was.
Mm-hmm.
Like it had Jackie Chan's character trying to get revenge. It had like the British Prime Minister. It had the Irish dude.
Wait, no main characters? You mean like Rat Race?
Dude, I haven't watched Rat Race in a long time.
Rat Race is a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know what Rat Race was, it's one of those movies where they decided to get a bunch of actors and force them all into one movie. So
Seth
it was
Green,
around that.
Mr. Bean.
Yeah, it was around the heyday
John
of
Lovitz.
Mr. Bean, Seth Green, John Lovitz, Whoopi Goldberg, Wanda Sykes.
Wanda Sykes?
Wanda Sykes was in it. Yeah.
That one guy from Jurassic Park, the fat dude,
Yeah.
transporting the heart.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh yeah, he's in there too.
Yeah.
And they had
Radio.
Smash Mouth.
And Smash Mouth. And at the end they played.
They played what?
I'll leave that up to the viewer to decide what smash hit that Smash Mouth has come up with.
Smash hit.
Yeah.
What do you think Smash Mouth calls their fans?
The Smashers? Mouthers?
Oh, pause.
Shooting stars?
No. Y'all, we finna be the Beatles.
Can we pretend like airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars?
We were finna be the Beatles.
Yeah, you definitely covered the Beatles.
Yeah, did they? Did they cover us? They covered a Beatles song?
They covered multiple Beatles songs.
I need to hear
That one song, remember Cat in the Hat? You know the song that plays at the end when they're cleaning the house?
Yeah, that's a Smash Mouth Beatles.
It's a Smash Mouth cover of the Beatles. Fuck, how's it go?
See, that's why that movie's top tier. They were trying to enhance the career of Smash Mouth.
I fucking forgot it, man. It sucks.
But then that happens.
Yeah, but the Beatles are notorious. Not notorious, people love them, but they covered a lot of songs too. Like, you know in Captain Marvel, how Nick Fury's into the Marvelettes or whatever they're called, and they sing that song, Postman, whoa, 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 wait a minute, Mr. Postman, yeah. Well, Beatles cover that shit, and they have their own version. Yeah. And also, that one song...
If I had a band or whatever, I'd do covers too.
Yeah.
Some songs are too good.
Yeah, but what happens when you're like iconic and your cover outshadows the original?
I could say sorry all I want. That's not my decision though on what makes it popular or not.
Yeah. They also cover this one song called Twist. Everyone knows that song. It's like do the twist. Well, the original performers of that song,
we're just talking about jerking
they're called the Isley Brothers, and they're cool as fuck, man. They sing a lot of songs I do like, but the Twist song, I think the Beatles version is better.
Huh? Why? We're mid podcast.
I just pulled up.
You want to? You really want to go out and talk to that ad that's outside right now?
Yeah, that looks cool,
bro. Ivan, what were you just talking about? Are you able to hold that
covers?
Oh no, go on. Yeah. No, I'll wait till the.
Go on. Are you sure? Because that ad's outside right here. Do you want to hold it or do you want to talk about it?
Basically, the Beatles covered the Isley Brothers with their Twist song, and the Beatles version I feel is better. But Isley Brothers, make no mistake, they're fucking amazing, bro. One of my favorite songs from them is called That Lady, and it's fucking amazing.
What kind of genre are they?
Oh, That Lady.
They're just like, I can't even describe them, bro. They just have a really cool sound, and they have an amazing guitar player, and they go hard.
I'll check it out.
When I was doing your poem, and I was like, I was debating if I should do the same song on both of them.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, nah, they're two different songs. So they definitely need two different tracks. And with yours, I did the guitar lo-fi thing. And with Angels, I just did more of a just lo-fi in general.
Yeah. It's like deep lo-fi. I like to call it deep lo-fi.
Yeah. It was more deep. I didn't want to call it just lo-fi, you know. But anyway.
Yeah, because I don't know. I don't like the guitar lo-fi kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You don't?
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Right?
Yeah.
I'd rather have.
I follow I think it's called Campsy on YouTube. He has a lot of them, but that's not the one I used.
Yeah.
You can find the ones I used on last episode in the description below.
I do like covers though. They're really cool. I made a playlist on Spotify called Cover Me, and it has like
I like them to a point, because it's just like when you listen to songs that are redone, like metal version or whatever.
Yeah.
They all just start sounding the same.
Yeah, those
They all
those
just
get old.
Yeah. Oh my god, they get really old.
Covers to me just get old in general. Like if I'm gonna listen to a song, I'm just gonna listen to the original. I like it. There's other exits, motherfucker.
These guys.
It's like there's two ways, you know.
Yeah, bro, this fucking ad is just squeezing by.
Another ad squeezing by.
Whatever, bro. Let's go handle that ad outside. Just go. Alright, we're back.
Just another drinky poo.
Back at it like a crack addict.
Oh, you already know.
Puke!
That puke.
Puke!
But we got some more of them margaritas, enjoying some time off before, we gotta actually do shit.
Yeah. Well, I ain't gotta do that much shit today, but... Oh, actually, I gotta do some shit.
What should you gotta do?
I gotta go meet up with someone for something, and I gotta go, I don't got nothing to do today.
I got, all my weeks are full now since the 2 jobs.
You trying to go to Japan?
And I'm trying to go to Japan.
You're trying to go to Japan?
I'm trying to go to Japan.
You're trying to go to Japan?
I'm trying to go to Japan.
You big in Japan?
I'm trying to get big in Japan.
I'm big in Japan.
I just want to, I don't know. I just want to have that money set aside. And then, I don't know, it's just so tiring. I thought it made sense to have, a morning shift and then the other one a night shift. And then just kind of do that. But, it's, every single day.
I don't know why you didn't do part-time or some shit.
I did. I am doing part-time, basically, at both.
Alright.
Yeah, they're just, 30 hours.
I would have been hey, let me get, I'm gonna work, 3 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think maybe I should probably, turn it down a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, man, bro.
You're, at 50% every day.
Yeah.
That's the fucked up part.
Exactly. I don't know. I feel like I'm becoming a nuisance at work more because, I'm slower on all the activities. And I'm oh, whatever. It's just work,
Mm-hmm. That's your Japan money.
That's just Japan money. All you really gotta do is be there. At this new place I am, I don't know. I feel good when I help people and find their things, in retail and everything. I don't mind being in retail and putting on that fake mask and talking to people.
Yeah.
Because I could get into the character pretty well, and
Slip into another person's skin.
yeah, essentially, just like
That's what
SpongeBob
sales is.
and people of Bikini Bottom.
Skin theory?
That's Skin Theory, bro. That's the name of my my album. I'm gonna bleep out the name, but I think I came up with my my alter ego name.
Yeah, what is it?
Then we'll name it,
That's cool.
and it's gonna be basically the Gorillas.
I'll call you.
Backspace, tab.
But yeah, I was thinking about I was gonna have a self-titled album, but call the album self-titled.
Conversion 7.0.
So it's not really a self-titled album.
Apparently, that's that one song in System of a Down.
Yeah.
Conversion 7.20 or something like that. That's the program he used to make his music or something.
Interesting. I never heard of it. Then again, I don't know a lot of stuff. I mean, none of us do. We don't. There's always more to learn.
Yeah, but
That's why
when you know you're stupid.
That's what brings us to today's sponsors.
I was you know how I heard Angel say raid?
Yeah.
And so I did the raid. I was waiting for one of you guys to say share or skill so I could bring that one up too. But you did that shit, man. That's cool.
I did it on my own.
So proud of you.
I'm just letting those companies know that we could easily sneak these in, bro. Sneak it in like Bill Cosby.
Yeah, they only get half, you know? You gotta buy the other
Sneaking
half.
in like Cardi B.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
So we gotta get them both, bro. We gotta call them both out.
They be tag teaming, huh?
I can't believe Abigail Jenkins' father would do that.
Who the hell's Abigail?
Abigail Jenkins,
Who's Abigail Jenkins?
number 5.
Oh, Bill Cosby. Oh yeah, I forgot. With the bing in there. No. What's it got? The fudge pops.
You kids with the fudge pops
And there you go. And the tree house. It's so funny. I forgot all about her dad. Abigail Jenkins. Bro, that actress, that voice actress, for a while, she was the only black voice out there, like for
real?
female characters. Yeah.
For real? Speaking of black voice actors, Kevin Michael Richardson is in the 1995 Mortal Kombat movie. He plays Goro, which is crazy because I can't even recognize his voice in that movie. I was like, it sounds familiar, but I can't put my finger on it.
Is that the same one that plays Joker?
Yeah, the Batman Joker.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, boy, that's one of the best Jokers.
Hell yeah.
Batman.
What are you doing, Bats?
See, that's where Jared Leto got his inspiration, was from that Joker.
Not even.
Yeah, bro.
Not even.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
That Joker's too good, bro. To replicate his laugh would be impossible.
Let's try to do a laugh right now.
Kevin Michael Richardson?
No, just do like you are cast as Joker.
Okay, so...
No, you are cast as Joker.
Yeah, I know. So check this out. So I do this laugh, right?
Mm.
I used to do it at work a lot because it would crack this one dude up that I was cool with, and my inspiration for it was the space ghost character with the fucking the spacesuit on, but he had a skull inside from Scooby Doo.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was basing my laugh on. But when I do it to people, they go, "Dude."
I think he's the first one. I think that he's the first villain that they unmask.
That his laugh is the laugh I was trying to do, right? But then people would tell me, "Dude, you sound like you could be the Joker." So I was like, "Oh, okay, that works too."
Yeah, sure.
That's not what I was going for, but
Yeah,
okay.
sure, whatever.
But it's like this.
Oh yeah, you do that.
Yeah. Which now that I'm hearing it again after so long, it kind of does remind me of Kevin Michael Richardson's, because he goes, "Ooh," like he goes from deep to like high pitch. I can't do it.
I like
fucking amazing.
I like John DiMaggio Joker, bro.
Oh, he's one of my all-time favorites. I like him more than Kevin Michael Richardson.
Yeah?
Yeah, because he's fucking cool.
He's just cool,
like,
bro. Can I get a drink of water?
I'm kind of thirsty. Can I have some
parched.
Dude, when they're like, everyone's coming to break him out of jail, he's like, I heard we're having a sleepover. I packed my toothbrush.
I packed my toothbrush.
I like how he keeps clowning on Red Hood's fucking gimmick. He's like, when I wore that getup, it was classy, not some motorcycle fetish.
Yeah.
And then I love the ending when like they're all fighting it and like the bomb's about to go off and and Batman tries to stop it and he tackles him. And he's like, "No, I'm the only one who's gonna get what he wants tonight." I'm like, for some reason those voice clips, they like resonate.
They
with me.
resonate, bro.
Yeah.
John DiMaggio, top tier voice actor. Bro.
He goes, "Ooh," Batman's telling him, he's telling Red Hood, "You don't think you don't think
I wanted to kill him?
Yeah, you don't think I wanted to
You don't
kill
think
him?
I think about it every day?"
And he goes, "Oh, you do think about me." I'm like, bro, that's just top tier writing right there, dog.
You do think about me.
And he's like, "Ooh, let's take some pictures. First me and you, then me and Bats, then one with the crowbar." That shit's amazing, dude.
It's so good. It's really good. You do your Joker laugh. Yeah, with the fuckboy Joker.
Get over here, Batman.
Bro, we're the three Jokers. The three Joker theory.
Three Joker theory. Harry.
You're a baddie boy.
My Joker laugh will just be my laugh. Y'all heard it enough.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
No, apparently I do have like a more sinister laugh, and it is when I do like something that's more like fucked up. Like I say like a fucked up joke or something, I would have like a certain laugh, and somebody would point it out, and I'd be like, "Oh, I guess I do."
It's more of like a snicker laugh, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Louder.
You know what's crazy?
What is it, bats?
Wrong bat. My bad.
Scooby-Doo's crosses over with Batman a lot, and there was a recent one where like
he throws a Joker bomb at Scooby, and Scooby's like,
yeah. And then at the end, Joker and Daphne are having like a conversation about makeup. I was like, okay, that's cool.
Like with Batwoman or something?
No, it was Joker and Daphne. They were talking about makeup.
Oh, that makes sense. That's funny. That's funny as fuck.
Supernatural crossover with Scooby-Doo too.
Oh,
Yeah, they did.
that's tight.
No one but them.
I can't wait for Evil Dead to cross over with them, though. I can't wait for the Evil Dead to cross over with Scooby-Doo.
I've been thinking about like,
What they mask then?
They're taking the. Have you seen Ash vs. the Evil Dead?
Yeah.
when the Necronomicon attaches his face to somebody. That's the face that he's trying to pull off.
That shit look weird.
Imagine they're like, we never thought we'd trying to be pulling a face off of a face.
Faceless.
That'd be funny.
I was watching Batman and Robin.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
The John Schumacher
George Clooney?
one?
No, which one is this? Yeah,
The nipples.
The butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one with Arnold Schwarzenegger and stuff.
Yeah.
That one's fire.
It's good, bro.
I used to like that shit a lot when I was a kid,
Bro,
bro.
Arnold Schwarzenegger top tier.
Yeah.
Because, check it out. When I was a little kid, I watched the first Batman movie, right? With Tim Burton and all that. And I was bored as fuck. And then I watched...
Really? With Danny DeVito?
Yeah. No.
That's the Penguin.
I like that one, too.
Which one's...
I actually like that one. The first one was with the Joker. That shit bored me.
Oh, you don't like that
yeah.
one?
Now, well,
You
when I
want to
was-
get nuts?
What?
Let's get nuts.
Let's get nuts. No,
Come on, bro.
when I was a kid, I didn't like it. I haven't rewatched it since I was a little kid, though.
Mhm.
So my
got
opinion
the
on it is
collection.
probably different, right?
I like it.
But when I was a little kid, though,
I like it
I
a lot.
loved the Batman and Robin movie. That shit was hard as fuck to me. It was cool.
Got the toy with Mr. Freeze.
That's
Mm.
sick.
Yeah, like the actual like movie toy.
All his ice puns.
Yeah.
fucking
It's
classic.
fun, bro. It's so good. Because, like, his voice just, like,
Yeah,
elevates it
exactly.
to another level. Well, fuck, I'm trying to think of him.
There was one where I think one of the cops was begging for his life. He's like, I'm sorry, but my condition has left me rather cold.
Yeah.
He just freezes him. It's gangster.
Freeze. I know he says that one for sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's also perfect for him because he's always toting out one-liners.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's who he is.
Yeah.
So, speaking about Arnold Schwarzenegger,
The last action hero.
I've never seen it.
No.
Yeah,
seen
you
some
talked
of it.
about it, and then you told me about it, and it sounds interesting, but I've never seen it. But so he did that movie with Jackie Chan,
Iron Mask.
the Man in the Iron Mask, and the movie's apparently about this man that was in an iron mask. But
It was barely about the man in the Iron Mask.
apparently it was about him because you're introduced to all these other characters before him, and then they finally introduce him, and he's introduced with the mask, but then he breaks out of this prison and takes off the mask. So he only had the mask for about 20 minutes in this like 2-hour movie.
Well, Cabal from the new Mortal Kombat movie had an iron lung, and he was like a
That was
dope ass
funny.
character in that,
That was
movie,
really
dude.
funny.
He was awesome.
Yeah, he was great. But also, in the movie, it's like touted as a Arnold Schwarzenegger Jackie Chan movie.
Yeah.
But then you're watching it, and they're not the main characters at all. Like, they're not even in it most of the time. Like,
Shameful.
it is pretty shameful because they keep doing that with these movies, especially the foreign films. They like, we have these characters.
They know what appealed to us audiences over here.
It's like putting Leslie Nielsen on top of the airplane, like poster or something.
You know how I feel about that.
Yeah. And like not showing them 40 minutes into the movie. But yeah, their characters were really good in it. They have like their own fight scene against each other. And then so Arnold Schwarzenegger collects a bunch of like treasures from throughout time, right?
Yeah.
And so he has like Genghis Khan's helmet, blah, 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 and all this shit. So Jackie Chan's about to throw something, and he's like, "No, stop! That's Genghis Khan's helmet. Don't throw that." And he's like, puts it down, and then he gets a sword. He's like, "No, that's blah, blah, blah. Like, don't throw that." And he's like, puts it down. He grabs another sword. He's like, "No, no, no." And then he's like, "What do you want me to do?" And then he's like, he puts down his sword, and then they just go at it with their fist. And it's funny because earlier he says like the same thing about like one of the items, and Jackie Chan's like, this isn't a helmet, this is a chair, or like this is something else. And he's like, huh. So a lot of the shit that he has is not real.
That's fucking funny.
But he's a warden in a jail that apparently like no one's ever escaped from, because come on, Arnold Schwarzenegger is the warden of this jail. And the way to get free, like the only way to
Cock me sandwich.
no, you gotta fight Arnold Schwarzenegger and beat him.
Oh shit.
Like,
That's tight as
yeah,
fuck.
he's
What
the
the
warden.
fuck?
He goes down to this fight cage and he's like, "All right, who wants to be free? Like, you have to like fight me and then escape." and then so these 3 Chinese guys, they're all brothers, I think. And so they're all fighting him, and then one of them like almost escapes, but then he sees like the other brothers are trapped, so he gets back down and tries to help fight, and then our was like, "Oh, that was good. All right, you guys are free to go." And then it's like, all right, so no one's ever like escaped your prison, but you let people go.
It's like, that's tight. I like that.
Yeah. And then so the band, the Iron Mask, and I think it was Jackie Chan as well. They're all inside like a different set of prison. Like it's the same prison place, but in a different like cell, like a extra guarded one. So they break out, and he's like, "You're not gonna like ruin my streak." And blah, blah, blah. So basically he makes it so that they get out free without ruining his streak. And it's funny.
So all in all, it's a good watch.
I mean, those scenes.
Oh,
The overall story arc is actually about like...
Dookie.
Yeah, it's like 5 different things.
Hot dog water?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Dookie hot dog water.
So there was like this... I don't even want to. It's so much to even say. The whole gist of it is that they had to try to take down this evil lady who's pretending to be a princess who what is it who imprisoned like this town because they have a dragon, some shit like that. It's a lot. It's a lot. So you're introduced to like these Russian people, the Chinese people, and pirates.
Hell yeah.
And you gotta try to piece together everything. But other than that, I'd give that movie like probably a 4 out of 10. The Arnold Schwarzenegger scene and Jackie Chan, that show's pretty good though. Other than that.
So there's a UFC fighter named Chase Hooper, right? Imagine Evan Peters, like 19. And fighting in MMA. Now,
yeah,
he has
American Horror Story.
He has curly hair, right?
American Horror Story.
So, when he debuted in the UFC,
like American Horror Story,
he called himself Ben Askren's son. It's really funny. So, because we all know Ben Askren, curly haired, wrestler, no hands, right? Fucking Gollum, man.
I'm telling.
What? I didn't do that. Chase Hooper, curly hair, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter, no hands. But once he gets you to the ground, he chokes you out, or he does damage. He did some sick-ass elbows. But anyways, the more he fight, the more you got to see how not well he fights in the stand-up. But yeah, he's done some funny things though. Like in his post-fight speech, he's talked about how he's gonna go to the M&M factory and make his own M&Ms and shit. He interviewed Jorge Masvidal.
I'm down to do all that stuff, like the make your own Kit Kats, make your own M&Ms, make your own, like just making your own shit. Like that just sounds dope.
I'm down.
Yeah, together, bro. I want to do a lot of shit with you.
I don't know what kind of ingredients they have, but yeah.
Bro, I'm down for a Vegas trip just as us.
They have a Build-A-Bear.
Let's go.
Build-A-Bear Tom Nook. I want to make that shit.
Bro, I'm
whatever any else Animal Crossing characters they got.
Oh yeah, that too.
In Vegas.
Bro, we could try to hang out with Giovanni. We could drive to Reno first.
He lives in Reno, bro.
I know. We could drive to Reno first. There's shit to do in Reno, right?
Yeah, we can visit the cast of Reno 911.
Rango.
So yeah, he interviewed Jorge Masvidal. Jorge Masvidal knocked out Ben Askren with that knee, and he told him, "Why did you knock out my dad?" And Jorge's like, "That's your dad?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Hey, it's like WWE. It's not real. Like your dad's okay." Jorge didn't know who he was. It was pretty funny, and
so he like legitimately thought that was his son.
Yeah,
that's so funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious. And so last week or this Saturday there was a fight card, and on the first fight of the main event was Jack Hermanson. He's like I don't know what ethnicity he is, but I think he's been pretty much short hair for a long time, right? But this is like the first time he had kind of longish hair, and it was a little curly, and the announcers kind of acknowledged that. And he fought up-and-comer Edmund Shabazian, who got his first loss a few months ago from Derek Brunson, and now he just got his second loss, which is crazy because in the first round he was piecing up Jack Hermanson like bad. Like he had really good striking, but then the next 2 rounds they basically took place on the ground, and Jack Hermanson got the win. But in his post-fight speech, at the very end, he told the interviewer that he grew out his curls, and he's like, Ben Askren, Chase Hooper, can I join the family? That's just funny, bro. Like,
join the family.
basically, if you have curly hair in the UFC, you're basically a part of Ben Askren's family. The other member is Sean O'Malley.
Why don't you do it?
Me?
Yeah, why don't you do it? Why don't you join the family?
And then
You got curly ass hair, bro.
the main event, it was Cody Garbrandt versus Robert Font, and Cody Garbrandt lost. But here's the interesting thing that I noticed in the fight. It went to decision, but Jorge knocked out Ben Askren with that knee, right? So his next fight after that, he faces Nate Diaz, and the first thing he did was run to the middle of the octagon and pretend to like throw a knee. Mm-hmm. And Nate Diaz he starts smiling and moves away really far away and like points at him and starts smiling, right? Mm. So Cody Garbrandt, he's been knocked out recently, and like just things have happened, but he got a knockout in one of his last fights. It was crazy. Like, he goes out all the way up to the cage, right? He puts one hand on the cage, ducks down, and the guy comes up to him, and then he rises up super quick and knocks the fuck out of him. Yeah, it was crazy, bro. So in this fight, it was kind of going back and forth, but Robert Font ends up like landing a shit ton of jabs on Cody. But there was one point where Cody did the same thing. He went to the cage, grabbed it, and ducked down a little bit, and the fucking Robert Font guy just doesn't. He moves backwards. He doesn't go forward. Yeah. He just goes back. He knows. It's just crazy when you see how
it's like a
fighter gets a knockout and the opponent does research on them and they know that leads to the knockout, so they react and they move away. Like it's crazy. Yeah.
That's the like if a rabbit sees like a trap and shit, and they're like, I could just get a different fucking carrot, bro. I'm not gonna deal with that shit. Motherfucker got a string on it and everything. No.
Yeah. It just sucks because
looking at it like, what the
fuck? This guy here. You know what? I'm gonna take that carrot just because this motherfucker doesn't think I could.
He was right.
Got him. He was right. I fucked up. I should have just left.
Lock, Stock, and Two Loaded Barrels, I think.
Oh, about it.
When they released the hounds to chase the rabbit. It just reminded me of that.
Was it the race, the dog races?
Yeah. That illegal shit that they keep doing.
Yeah. So a few weeks ago, infamous wrestler passed away. His name was New Jack. He based his name off of the movie New Jack City.
Okay.
Isn't that Chris Rock's character?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, wrestling's fake, but you embody a character. You have an alter ego, pretty much. And his alter ego is New Jack. His real name was damn, I forgot it already.
Old Jack?
Nah, it was
Just Jack.
Let me look it up. I don't want to fuck it up.
Soon to be Jack.
Simple Jack.
Simple Jack. Simply Jack.
His name was Jerome Young. So he started off in this wrestling promotion called Smoky Mountain Wrestling. It was in Tennessee, right? A bunch of white people. So his group goes in.
Tennessee?
Yeah.
You're the only Tennessee.
His group goes in and they're all black dudes and they just fucking say shit that it's gonna get them heat with the crowd. And it got to the point where the promotion had to put out.
I was literally gonna say the promoter.
Yeah, they had to put disclaimers saying their group was called the Gangsters, and it said that the promoters and the people don't necessarily agree with the statements that the gangsters say. Mm-hmm. That way, it gives the gangsters the ability to say whatever the fuck they want, and then the promoters won't get in trouble for it. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, they did it was right around the same time that the Rodney King thing happened. So what they did was they fought for the belts against the tag team champions at the time, which was the Rock and Roll Express, two white guys, and they lose. So they take
a group of fighters called the Rock and Roll Express.
Yeah, they still wrestle too. They're old as fuck. And they take one of the members, and there's 4 members of the gangsters, and they beat the shit out of him with nightsticks and stuff. So it was a reverse Rodney King, and the crowd's fucking going crazy, and because they're a bunch of racist ass bitches, you know. But it gets them, it gets them notoriety, you know, and
no, I don't know.
Pretty much.
Infamous.
Eventually got to the point where New Jack leaves Smoky Mountain Wrestling, right? He's getting bigger. And they even had a match with Undertaker during that time, too. It's pretty cool. But it's, hard to find. You can't really find it anywhere. But he ends up joining ECW. And ECW was, pushing the the Extreme on everything. It's called Extreme Championship Wrestling.
Oh, okay, I was like,
Yeah.
ECW.
Yeah. They do crazy ass shit. Like, if you don't know what ECW was, but basically they had like barbed wire bats, barbed wire everything to make people bleed. Now,
I remember seeing a PS2 game about like that shit.
yeah.
And you could play as a juggalo.
Now, the thing about New Jack is that he took the wrestler's code super seriously. Like, he took his character seriously. Like, some people were like,
bro, chill.
Yeah, they would be like, they wouldn't know where Jerome Young started or where New Jack ended, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean, you could say the same thing about Undertaker.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes people just want to be a part of a character.
Yeah. But, so New Jack, you know, he's a gangster, right? And, I mean, he actually did grow in some harsh-ass fucking living situations and shit like that. Pretty much, it's R.I.P. New Jack, right? But he wasn't a good man. Like, you could watch, there's a documentary on it on YouTube. You can look it up. It's called Dark Side of the Ring, New Jack. And you can come to your own opinion. But, like, when you learn his backstory and shit, it's crazy. And what he's done subsequently, fucking crazy. So he just pushes the envelope. So in Smoky Mountain Wrestling, he just says crazy shit and has, like, decent matches, right? But in ECW...
Like canceling shit.
Yeah. But in ECW, he, like, goes to the extreme, like... And he believes super hard in the wrestler's codes, like... If you disrespect him in any type of way, he's gonna beat the shit out of you. And, like, with weapons and shit. And it's crazy. And, pretty much, in ECW, he started using way more weapons, and he started doing, like, crazy-ass dives. Like, he would jump off of shit. Like, if he jumped off 10 feet, he would have to outdo himself and do 15 feet the next time. It's fucking crazy. And there was, like, there was a kid who was heavy set, and his wrestling name was Mass Transit, because his dad was a bus driver. So this kid lied and said he was 21, and so they let him wrestle New Jack, and he goes up to New Jack and he starts telling New Jack, oh, I want to get some offense on you. I want to start doing this and this. And New Jack was like, the fuck? You're fucking... he's like, I'm the veteran here. You don't ask me about how you want the match to go. That's for me to decide. And then the dude asks New Jack, hey, I want to bleed too, so make me bleed. And New Jack's all right, I'll fucking cut you. And so he did. He cut him with like this X-Acto knife shit.
Oof.
And like that's where
box cutter?
Yeah, if you look at like a hardcore wrestler's forehead, or typically any other wrestler too, because they do blading, they cut their foreheads open because a lot of blood comes out from right there, and that's why they make the blood happen. Yeah. So if you look at New Jack's head, nowadays his forehead's all cut up. It's crazy. But yeah, so he starts trying to cut the kid open, but it's not working. So then he fucking cuts deep, and then like everywhere, and the dad's like, he's only 17. Motherfucker was only 17.
Wow.
And
the dad knew?
Yeah.
Let him do it?
Yeah, and then so New Jack, he just keeps beating the shit out of him. And then
you lied to me.
no one's going in, and then eventually the paramedics come in, and he's like putting up the middle finger as he's on the floor, like bleeding out and shit. And then New Jack says, I hope this fat fuck dies. And I'm like, damn, this shit's crazy, bro. But yeah, so he lost the nerves in his forehead.
Oh.
Yeah, and then he ended up passing away too, like in 2001, I think. And
not related?
Kinda. I can't remember. But yeah, so New Jack, he went to court for that shit, but they got him out because the crowd was calling him the N-word. And Paul Heyman, the promoter of the ECW, he was in court for New Jack, and he was saying how like everyone started calling him the N-word, and how the kid was actually 17 and he lied and said he was 21. And so pretty much they got New Jack off clean. And
bro, how do you get off clean, bro?
Yeah, it's crazy. It took me a while. So that's just his first incident, bro. There's way more shit. Like he was fighting this one wrestler named, I forgot the motherfucker's name. Ed Sullivan, maybe? Nah, it's a different guy. But anyways, New Jack, I guess he did like a bump is where like a fall you take in wrestling, right?
Yeah.
New Jack took a fucked up bump, and he dived off of something and he cracked his skull. And he was mad at the guy he was wrestling with, because the guy, when he was in the hospital, the guy never called him to check up and see if he was okay, right? So I don't know how long it was probably like a few months later or a few years later, but he gets to wrestle that guy again, right? New Jack buys a taser, And as they're wrestling, whips out the taser, tases them, and they're like on a fucking like a 40-foot high or some shit like that. I don't know, like a fucking tall ass metal thing. Yeah. And he tases him, and he can't move, and he fucking tosses him off the thing. And there's like a bunch of tables in the middle of the ring. Oof. And he doesn't land on the tables, bro. He lands like, well, he does land on the tables, but like his leg hits the ropes. And if you watch it, you'll see the clip, and like he literally almost fucking like lands outside. Yeah, and he that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to kill him.
Like literally.
He was literally trying to kill him, and like the guy who was wrestling was lucky and ended up landing someone in the ring, and he was lucky to not be paralyzed. All he had was like a broken ankle. It was fucking crazy. And then he doesn't face anything for that because wrestling blurs the line of reality and fiction and shit, you know? And then I think there's something else he did, but then there was another, and I've seen 2 different interviews about this next thing. In one interview, it's explained that it was like a fan in the crowd that got to wrestle New Jack, right? But in another interview, in the most recent one, he said it was an actual other wrestler that was like coming up, like he was barely learning the ropes and shit, and his name was like Red Hill or some shit like that. So I'm just gonna say the later one, since it's the more recent one. Pretty much, they're gonna have a match, and it's crazy how you see the parallels. Like ECW was all about pushing the envelope and going hardcore and shit. Yeah. And you put New Jack in that environment, and he's already crazy. He's gonna do even crazier shit. And then by the time, you know, he's a liability because, you know, he just beats the shit out of people.
Yeah, this motherfucker's trying to kill people.
Yeah, to an extreme extent, yeah. So he's in like this he's wrestling in this fucking gymnasium thing, and like there's hardly any people there, like there's like almost no audience, and he wrestles this guy, and the guy wants to like get some licks off on New Jack, so he punches him like 2 or 3 times in the face for reals. And then New Jack gets pissed off, so he puts him in a headlock, and the guy tries to pick him up, and New Jack holds onto the ropes and then puts him closer to the ropes, and he sticks out a fucking a blade and starts stabbing him.
Man, bro, this guy just has blades on him. Are you kidding me? No one's gonna check him anymore?
In the interview, he said he had a Wolverine claw. He broke off the middle claw and turned it into a little knife, and that's what he stabbed that fool with. And he stabbed him. Some reports say he stabbed him 16 times, but New Jack says he stabbed him 9 times. The police came. The police arrested him, and then he was in jail for like 3 weeks. And then
Did the guy die?
No, he was alive. He told New Jack, hey, if you in the later story, because in one story it stated that the guy was a fan, and he said, oh, if you train me, I'll drop the charges. But in the later story, he's like, oh, we could turn an angle out of this, because he's a wrestler in the other story. He's like, we can make an angle out of this and make a lot of money. So like, I'd be trying to get my revenge on you for stabbing me. And so he's like, I'll drop the charges if you're down to do that. So New Jack agrees, he drops the charges, and New Jack gets his shit and bounces, never goes back to Florida. It happened in Jacksonville, Florida. And yeah, motherfucker stabbed someone and got away clean. Yeah, got away with it again. And you could watch the clip, like, it's on YouTube. He stabs the dude. And
damn, YouTube be having some crazy shit that they don't know about, bro.
Yeah.
But then they cancel a bunch of other people.
Yeah. And New Jack, yeah, he said a bunch of crazy shit, wronged a couple of people, but the people that knew him, they were cool with him. Like, he was really respectful, and as long as you respected him, he would treat you the same way. And apparently he like cook good food and shit too.
New Jack?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. It's cool. He cooked some good food.
It's just funny because like the guy who was explaining that part, he's like, oh yeah, I lived with him and he cooked good food, and they're like, what did he cook? He's like, spaghetti.
but good.
Like Sunny Philadelphia, when Matt keeps cooking the macaroni and cheese or some shit like that.
Is your shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna use it to cover up the sun because this shit burning my fucking arm.
Oh fuck. Nah, but yeah. So when he was a kid, like it was like before the age of 5, his father hated his mom, I guess. So his mom came back from work one day, and his father stabbed her in the back like 5 times, and she survived. Yeah, she survived. And there was another time where she was fed up with his shit, so she picks up New Jack, and she tries to like leave and shit. He shoots her in the leg. And
dad?
Yeah. And then the dad died when he was 5. And like in interviews, he'll say like, he's like, why do you think I act so fucking crazy? That's where I grew up around, you know? And he was like, people regard him for his promo work. Like his promos are gold. You could watch his promos and like he really does blur the lines between reality and fiction, and like he says some crazy cool shit. So that's really cool to watch in and of itself. But yeah, he's done some crazy shit, and he passed away.
Crazy man.
Yeah, crazy man. He said
I'd say R.I.P., but that's pretty.
Yeah. He made his gimmick around like NWO and shit. How they're wearing the Raiders jackets and all that shit. So he wore that stuff. He wore chains, and he came up with the name New Jack because of New Jack City, like I said. And yeah.
Okay.
And it's just like nowadays wrestlers they won't even stick to their character, but New Jack in most instances was always his character. It's crazy.
Who else do you think will be like their character 100% of the time?
I mentioned him before. His name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. He's always his character. The biggest heel in the industry right now.
Heel. Yeah. Evil guy.
Mm-hmm. There's a Pokemon.
I mean, it's pretty easy to be evil, bro.
Yeah. You just had to say bad shit. I mean, okay, so like there was a wrestling promotion named Lucha Underground.
It is easy to be evil.
It's easier to be evil than it is to be good.
Yeah. I think it was Lucha Underground. I watched it when I was younger, and they had
Lucha Libre?
Yeah, it's Lucha Libre. There's a lot of Mexican wrestlers, right? There was this white guy, and he was called the Immigration Patrol or some shit like that. and like I was watching his interview, and he's saying how like he goes out there and like he plays the Immigration Patrol guy, and then all the Mexican fans are like talking mad shit on him. He's like, I'm not racist, but it's the character, and that's what the character is supposed to do, get that kind of reaction from them. Same thing with the Gangstas. One of the members is called D'Lo Brown. He's interviewed in the documentary as well, and he's saying how like when they were wrestling in Tennessee, all the audience was calling him the N-word, and he's like, it made me feel weird, but that's what we wanted them to do. So it's like a weird fucking crazy time.
Yeah.
Because that's what they were supposed to do, draw heat, draw that evil backlash and shit, I guess, or whatever. Because not even black people liked his character too. Like some association was talking shit on him, and he talked mad shit back, and he just said whatever he wanted. Yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely worth looking into because like it's a crazy ass story.
I'm just trying to think. Like, he said he grew up around that kind of shit. Like, I'm crazy because I grew up around it, but he was 5.
Mm-hmm.
How old was he when he was doing all that other shit?
Shit, probably like late 20s, early 30s.
Motherfucker had 15 years.
Well, yeah,
15 to 25 years.
You're still in that environment. He's probably grew up still in that environment, you know, never left it.
I guess.
He talks about his robberies too. He committed a lot of robberies. He said one of his first ones was when he was like sophomore year. He just stole his mom's gun, went to the store and robbed the lady, and said he was thinking about how he was gonna say, like, I'm robbing you or whatever. And he decided, I'm gonna say, give me all the money, and he did. And then the clerk gave him the money, and he was like, damn, that was easy. So he kept doing it, and he got caught eventually.
Eventually?
Yeah.
That's funny. But like eventually, like as in he already spent the other money, or
yeah.
then yeah,
pretty sure.
Bro, the Fatana police would always post up like when they would like catch somebody. Like specifically, it's like always catalytic converters, some person that has like random guns in their car, or like some other shit. And apparently, there's like a few people out here that want to convert flare guns into actual guns.
For real?
Yeah, and the police have posted multiple like pictures of multiple flare guns that have been converted to shoot a fucking bullet.
Damn.
And it's like, wow, we've literally just been driving around with these people, you know? Like you never know, a car next to you might have a fucking modded flare gun.
Oh yeah, but
modded flare gun.
But citizens can't have guns though. California doesn't like that.
I mean, they still gotta have them.
Yeah, but
you gotta buy them out of state.
You can't buy them at a gun show anymore?
No, you can buy them still.
I think they're mainly all sold out right now. Bro.
No? Yeah. You can go to Turner's or Big Five or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna still
Let's go get some shit.
We could.
We can.
Yeah.
Nothing's stopping us.
My expired license.
How's that gonna stop you?
Do I need like an up-to-date license?
Yeah, you could get it there. at Turner's or whatever. I play my hair.
I didn't even notice that.
I wasn't. You just said was keep knocking into it.
Oh yeah, on my headrest.
Yeah, my hands
Who
are
knew
here.
my head would be on my headrest?
My hairs are here. You get some hair sticking out.
That's funny.
Be alone with your thoughts. Find out who you really are.
Alone with my thoughts. That's the name of my EP.
Don't listen to Gallows EP.
Don't listen to my EP.
What do you think about wrestling alter egos, man?
It's alright. I don't know.
It's a different psychology, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It is a different psychology.
Especially back in the 90s when it was portrayed as real.
Mm.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Especially because it's mainly all method, too.
Yeah.
So it's like...
That's what the entirety of
Yeah.
the WWE is. A method. They're all method. Or at least they have to try to be. Come on, Undertaker not talking for, what was it, 20 years?
You think they ever have, like, identity crisis and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I would
Yeah.
assume.
I was watching another one. I want to talk about it some other day. But his name was Brian Pillman. And it was saying his identity crisis because he was acting crazy, but he kind of low-key, high-key was crazy. And so, yeah.
So,
Shit just was a shitstorm.
amplified.
Yeah. He's like, am I the father at home? Am I this crazy ass wrestler? Am I this dude?
Yeah. Damn,
That's tequila hitting. Hey, but you know,
that's crazy, man.
That's crazy.
you know what they say, man. As the cookie crumbles.
That's how the cookie. Oh my god, bro, that's a good one. That's how the cookie crumbles.
It's like Bruce Almighty.
That's it.
Yeah.
No, I know exactly where it's from. But
Well, actually, it's always saying, you know, but
that's just
you know,
the way cookie crumbles,
That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
bro.
That's the way the cookie dough. The cookie dough don't crumble. That's why.
Dough man.
That's why you
Dough
gotta
man,
eat
dough
that
man.
cookie dough.
Okay. Okay.
Fuck, what was I gonna say?
But
Bro. So at my new job, I've been doing, like love, like so many times. Like we would try to fit something, like with the pallet jack and shit. We would fit something in, and he'll say perfect,
Oh, keep going.
and multiple times with this guy, he would like say like perfect, and I'll like mention some other things. Like after he says perfect, I'll be like Yoga Fire, or Logo Flame or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, he's like, "Where's that even from?" And I'm like,
He has repressed memories.
I'm like, it's Street Fighter. And then blah blah. He's like, "Oh, is it like when you pull off a combo?" And I'm like,
yeah, man. Yeah. Exactly.
So I was walking home.
He has to be on the podcast, so that'd be cool.
I was walking home from work the other night, right?
Alright.
Yeah,
He's a cool guy.
he's a pretty cool guy. He's a weightlifter.
Nice.
Alright, those weights.
Yeah, he's also my boss anyway.
Well, you could technically be his boss.
What's up, man?
Yeah, what's up, bro? If you're listening, I hope you are.
What's good?
So I was walking home from work the other night, right?
Later.
And I had the option to go onto baseline, but I decided not to because cars were being hella trafficky that night, and I wanted some peace of mind. So I walked down Etowanda. That's basically Miller for Fontana, right?
I don't wanna.
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna.
As I'm walking, dude, I see an old-timey car, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And it's so dark, I can't really make out why it's right. It's in the middle of the grass.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? And I started getting like weird ass. I started going crazy
Like
in my
Jeepers
head.
Creepers
Jeepers
vibes.
Creepers, and
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, fuck this. I was like, fuck this. And so I
Like, oh fuck this.
ran away a little bit, and then I started thinking like, what if that shit shows up in front of my house when I get
Yeah.
home? And I'm like,
You're
what if it says,
silhouette.
hello, governor? Like in the regular show?
Regular show?
Yeah, so when I got home,
Hello, governor.
I ended up watching that episode, and it's fucking funny how like it ends
The
up being the
Halloween
rental dude.
episodes?
Yeah, and then he's like, you guys need to pay for the rental video. You guys never brought it back. And Pops is like, don't worry, I got this. All I have is cash. And then
Aw.
he's like, all I have is $100 bill. And then the guy's like, that'll work. And he gives him a lollipop. But yeah, so the next day I'm taking the bus, right? And then I see an old timey car drive by, like a lowrider dude. and like he's in the middle of the middle lane, and like I take pictures of it, and I guess he saw me taking pictures of his car, so he deliberately went out that lane and turned in front of me while I was at the bus stop, so I could get a better view of his car, and I was like, that's cool.
That's cool.
And he was like,
yeah, it is cool.
Yeah.
I worked very hard on it. You're like, I see.
I was like, what if that's the ghost car I fucking saw, man?
Imagine he pulls up to the window, he starts knocking on it. He's like, picture.
Yeah, just take it, bro. Don't forget to tag me.
That wouldn't be the craziest thing to ever happen to me in the streets, man. I believe it.
Oh,
Bro,
that's
and
it.
if y'all see that story, I won something, bro. I won something on Instagram.
What do you mean?
A giveaway? You know, those
Oh
giveaways
yeah,
people
I saw that.
Bro, I won.
What'd you win?
That shit's sick. I won what are they called? The
Orikonkos?
Oracles?
the fake cards.
Oh,
Oh, oracles, yeah.
Yeah, I won those, but like for Pokemon cards.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's like all the Hokages with Pokemon.
No way.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it's fucking sick. And I'm gonna tag them. That shit's sick. I think. Let me see.
Hashirama has Sudowoodo or Torterra.
Torterra.
That makes sense.
If you guys are interested in any of that fake kind of stuff, but like it looks real good. His name is luckymochi.co on Instagram. LUCKYMOCHI.co.
Lucky Mochi?
Lucky Mochi.
Mochi.
Yeah, he makes some dope cards. If y'all are weebs and like that shit.
So the next day after that, I run through that area again, right? So just so I can see that car, if that was the car. And I see the car, right? But it's not the other dude's car. It's the same type of car, but
So you see the same car again?
I see the same car, but the one I saw the previous day was black. Like in the street, the guy who was actually driving it was a black car.
Oh, okay.
The car I'm seeing again in the daylight now from the first night, I see it's the exact same car as the guy had, but it's fucking burnt down.
Oof.
And I'm like, what the
This
fuck?
motherfucker's traveling the future, bro. This motherfucker's time traveling.
It tripped me out, bro. I was like, what
Went
the
back
hell?
in time, bought the car, like went in the future, fixed the car up.
Whatever, he's just fucking with Ivan.
And
He's
no,
like,
yeah, and
this
then
is
he
running
went.
down the street. He's like, oh, okay, let me.
Like this shit looked rusted, bro. Like this shit was like
That's crazy.
the whole car was just like
Like it was
orange,
like years of
yeah,
decay.
like of decay, orange reds and all that shit, and gray. And I'm like,
This boy
what?
looks like a Mexican Bobby Hill.
He does.
I love you, Dad.
So,
I love you, Dad.
so it's pretty crazy because ever since I was a kid, I've been hella nostalgic, right? Especially for old areas I used to live in. Even when I was living at the Mangoes, I would still walk all the way over to my old apartments on Linden and just chill inside in those apartments on a staircase and overlook my apartment and the whole rest of the area, all the places I used to hang out at. I was doing that like at 13, and throughout the years I keep doing it. I'll go back to an old house I used to live in and just like not in it but like outside of it.
Yeah, the family is like,
hello. Yeah, I'm outside in the street just like
5 minutes.
yeah, just give me 5 minutes. No, you need to get out now.
yeah, like the
Do you want to go in the closet?
past couple years, if I'm traveling to Angel, like from 2016 to this year, what I would do is I'd take the bus all the way down to the bus station, and then walk past my house because it's near there, my old house. And then I stopped. I got to the point where I was only doing it like once a year.
Yeah.
And I only did it once last year. I haven't done it this year, but yeah. But
I get a lot of year left.
I get like it gives me good feelings, you know. I'm like, damn.
Your happy place.
Yeah, my happy place, yeah. So, but at one point, I think this was like, yeah, this is definitely last year, because I think I had just did it, right? Well, I was walking home from a friend's house, right, in Rialto, and on the way back home, I just stopped next to my uncle's house, because it's right there on the way, and I started coming up with this idea that, you know, I myself keep going back to these old places I used to live in, right? I'm basically a ghost because I'm going back and haunting these places by me just walking by and like, or sitting down in front of it and being like reminiscing and shit. I'm not letting go. Yeah, I'm not letting go of the past. And I'm just there. And these are the ideas I was toying with in my head, right? And now even more so, I feel like it's crazy because when my uncle, like I think it was like a day or two before my uncle passed away, I actually did walk by the house. I had sushi in my backpack, like vegetable rolls, and I wanted to eat it, but I didn't want to go inside and say hi to everybody because I was trying to go home.
Yeah.
So I just sat on the side of the house and like drank my juice it up and ate sushi. And then like when I was done, I bounced. But my uncle was home. This is probably one of the last times I was around him when he was alive. But I was just in ghost mode, and I was just chilling.
Sushi.
Yeah.
Oh, the avocado one.
Yeah, vegetable. Well, yeah, it had avocado in it. Yeah.
What's that called? Like a California roll or something?
Something like that. Well, on the menu it said vegetable roll, and it came with like a
Okay.
bunch of vegetables and avocado, and then they had a cucumber roll, which I'm assuming is just cucumber.
And
Cucumba.
Kumba.
But yeah. But
Vitamin and
you know what's trippy too is that when I was walking home yesterday, this guy looked at me, right? And he kept looking at me from across the street, like as if he knew me, or he was like shocked to see me. And I was like, what the hell? And he starts going back into his car, right? He was standing on the passenger seat side, but his car looked like a car from that my friend's older brother used to drive, and he used to take us around places and shit. Fun times. That's a story for another day. But yeah, so like as I passed him up, I was thinking like was that my friend's older brother? Because I've seen my friend a couple like in weird places, you know. And so I was like, he was looking at me as if he saw a ghost, and I was just thinking about all this shit, and like I didn't even. It hit me, and I was like, oh fuck. But yeah, it's crazy.
Bro, that's yeah. What is he looking at? A ghost? A ghost.
Another crazy thing.
Oh shit! It's a bear.
Niggas flagging.
Here we go. We got Mr. Castillo.
It's gonna rain later or what? New look.
Yeah, that's the new look.
Look.
Got the high
That
waters.
BK want to kill
I
yourself
haven't worn
look.
pants like that since I was like 5 years old and shit. When I was poor.
Oh.
We're still poor, but like
Very, very
Yeah, we're
poor.
still poor, but take off one of the various.
government cheese poor. Like they just throw you a block of cheese.
Yeah.
Fire.
Fire.
It's like Hunger Games. What is it?
Yeah.
But the block of cheese is victory. Project Victory.
What do you get now?
Oh man, now they upgraded the cheese. It's dry cheese, powdered cheese.
Oh yeah, they got the cheese board with the
milk.
wine.
Huh?
Cheese board with red wine. The
Man,
parent.
Ghetto Fabulous. Those that are Ghetto Fabulous.
Yeah.
They get the white wine and the
Gorgonzola.
and the crackers without salt.
Crackers without salt.
Ghetto Fabulous.
The salt costs extra, man. I mean, you seen salt prices?
Are you guys doing your podcast right
Yeah.
Yeah, you're part of it.
now? You should have filmed that dude.
No, we're recording audio only.
All right, peace out, man.
Peace
All
out.
right.
Good luck. What's the convo about?
Talking about feeling like a ghost.
Really?
Yeah.
Ivan used to go to all the old places that he used to be in,
Yeah.
like the mangoes.
'Cause I lived in a lot of different places, and even when I was a kid, when I was like 13, I'd walk all the way to that old place and just chill around there. And I feel like doing it recently, I started to think of myself as a ghost because I'm going back to these old places and like haunting them in a
That's
sense.
deep.
Yeah.
I'm getting scared. I'm about to come in here and sit in this chair.
You're like, yeah, let's
Wow,
talk about
so
this.
basically, it's like a double standard, though.
Mhm.
It's like physically a ghost, not physically, but like
Yeah, mentally you're a ghost.
mentally you're a ghost.
Yeah.
You guys are ghosts. He's like a happy ghost though.
Yeah.
He's like those ghosts that hang out with Casper.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Always, he's like
The goof.
Isn't it true?
Yeah.
Hold on. those three bully ghosts.
Yeah.
So you guys were talking about ghosts. How'd you get on that?
Was it Link?
It's just how I've been feeling.
That's deep, bro.
Count Spectre.
Spectre or Space Ghost.
No.
So are you the lost one, lost ghost, analytic ghost who likes to analyze shit, and you're the cheerful ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm the
You
ghost
guys
of the
definitely
future.
got something, bro. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy. Enjoy.
Adios.
Later, Mr. Carrasquillo.
Father.
Oh, but here's the thing.
Father.
I be walking around places, right? And people see me walking, and they'll take a picture of me sometimes. And I gathered up enough to make like a little collection, and I call it the Wild Ivan collection. And got some good reception, and but it only has those few
I
pictures.
Spy Ivan edition.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like these people that see me, and there's people who see me and don't take pictures, but they tell me that they see me, right? They will continue to see me for as long as I don't have a car, right? And I feel like, and this has been me for years. I've been like this for years, so I just feel like that makes me feel even more like a ghost. Like these people are always gonna see me walking by. And
and then the second you start driving and shit, like you're not there anymore, and they'll be like, "What happened to him? Where is he?" Like imagine you never see a bus lady again.
Don't get me started on that. So another thing I just remembered too is that someone that me and you both know hit me up recently, right?
Yeah.
It's a dude.
Yeah.
Happily married.
To
his sweetheart from the same job.
Yep.
That we both know. And they have a kid.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah. So he hit me up and he told me that, well, he's never hit me up before. I've seen him randomly one time at GameStop.
I seen him at Upland, the art walk.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah. It was pretty dope. I saw his kid and I was like,
oh,
he's really cute.
He told me that I keep coming up in a conversation with him and his wife, right?
And
And
you guys worked together a long time.
Yeah. Well, you were way closer to him than I was. And
you tell me like life stories and stuff. I'll be like, that's cool.
Yeah, so
that's cool.
pretty much he was just checking up on me because he was like, yeah, we keep thinking about you, and we just want to hope you're okay, and if you ever need a prayer or anything like that, you know, we're here. And I'm like, thanks, man, I appreciate that. I was like, stay blessed, because like it's trippy. Like, why would they be thinking about me? Like, what am I going through right now?
Always think about you, bro. They're talking about you're so memorable.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, why not?
All I know is that like
Do you only notice the people who don't see you?
Do I only notice the people that don't see me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because a lot of people in your life do notice you, like in your real life and like in your immediate life. And the people who don't see you is just like people you wouldn't expect to see you anyway. You get me?
I feel like I fade away from their memory.
Hey, can you guys hold this? Hold this? Hold those thoughts. 3, 2, 1. We are back, boy.
We're back!
Thank you for holding those thoughts. I thought we were gonna end way more like sooner. We even said like a little goodbye sooner, but we kept going.
Maybe we just cut that shit out.
No, I am gonna cut it out.
Yeah.
That's probably the reason why we're over too.
I had a lot.
We last for a while.
Yeah, I had a lot of stuff to talk about, and I was really wanted to mention all this shit, but I forgot about it.
Oh, that's good that you remember that.
Yeah, and as me, like fucking around because you kept trying to hit the stop button, I was just fucking around.
Yeah, and then like your brain's like, say this, and you're like, wait, this is what I was gonna say.
Yeah, exactly. It was funny. What was I saying?
I thought you had your thoughts.
You know what? It's over.
That fool dropped them.
That fool
we're
dropped
talking about.
I literally handed you guys your thoughts.
I was talking about how.
People's memories of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel like you fade away.
You know what? This is gonna be the first 3-part episode.
For real?
Yeah.
Maybe because some of the other part.
No, but like even when I cut it, like the intro or whatever, they replay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I guess I kind of have been going through some stuff, but I'm just like
just flowing through it.
Yeah, flowing through it. What's that saying? Keep that motherfucker rolling. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. I
did not think about either of those things. I was like, you're going where the wind takes you. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Blow, wind, blow.
Because honestly, I'm me, right? I'm just me.
Yeah.
I live for myself. I'm selfish.
Okay.
You have a family.
You know that's not true. That's not true.
Okay.
If me or Angel are in trouble, you're gonna try to do something. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's many truths at one, because you are selfish to yourself, but I mean you also are responsible for everyone else. You get me?
Yeah.
So.
No, but I mean like from my perspective, and from yours as well. Like I mean.
On a day-to-day basis, I'm by myself. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm living alone pretty much. I live with my little brother, but I'm pretty much living on my own, right?
But he stays in the corner.
Yeah. But you have a family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if anyone needed prayers, don't you think that they would be out here like with you in mind. Like, don't you think your name would be the first one that would come to their mind, especially him, since he was closer to you? But it's like, I don't know. And yeah,
I mean, closer is very subjective.
People
People could be closer.
People also just show love, you know.
Mm-hmm.
he was really happy when I brought you through.
They
that
are
day.
religious and everything, yeah.
He was really happy when I brought you through, and I didn't really talk to him like that. But he was really cool though. He was. I remember
It was
him.
great.
I remember
It was
him vividly because like he was there when I got my interview. He was on register.
It's always a good time with them. I can't remember one bad time.
Yeah.
So like,
There was one time because she got him into Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
And he was like,
she did?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And so he was telling me, he's like, yeah, I'm super into Star Wars now, dude. Now I finally understand why you guys like it so much. And I was like, that's cool, man.
That's really cool. She's getting him into a lot of cool stuff. Like,
Yeah.
like at the art walk, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have gone there by himself.
Mhm.
It's just really cool. And then Rad Coffee liked our post
No, yeah.
that we posted over there at Rad Coffee.
That's pretty
dope.
cool.
That's pretty dope, bro. Hey, Rad Coffee, I'm just saying, still sponsor us. Like,
We like your coffee.
we like your coffee, and we would like it even more.
Well, I mean, we basically just sponsored them for free.
Oh
That's
no,
what
we
I'm saying.
did. We said we didn't want to do.
No, I said I just like it. I'm not saying I love their coffee right now. It doesn't matter if I have 5 of their bottles like empty in my car right now that you just touched. What was it? Fucking I ordered coffee and all they gave me was funny juice. Nah, it only works with McDonald's, I guess.
You got some more stuff, man?
That's it.
Really?
Yeah, you guys don't. You don't want to bounce off of that? Anything? Bounce! Jump! I went on a date a bit late. She had so many friends, but just one pogo stick.
You guys have been like really into System of a Down lately.
I brought my pogo stick to show her a trick. She had so many friends.
Unless this has been done, though. This is hard.
Jump!
I feel
Bounce!
like I haven't been like fully into them. I remember walking down the Mingos, the street, like just like specifically like not rainy day, but like super cloudy, like it's gonna rain, like it's all cold.
Sky
Like,
is
Those are vibes.
Bro, those are like that, like yeah. And
That
then,
corner
the
house that has the little wall?
is over. And
That's Search Tankian.
Yeah.
No, bro, all of them.
No, I'm
Bro.
just kidding. Why, that is Search Tankian, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
That
it's
corner,
solo shit.
that
yeah.
corner wall, though, that corner house with the wall, the little wall.
No, like I just like reminisce a lot about that shit, bro. Like whenever it would come on to like my playlist and stuff, it like teleports me back, like how you got whooshed.
Yeah.
I got whooshed. I was like going back in time and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I kind of want to start making music that's like that too.
Bro, wait till I get into the Ghost of Malaga Street stuff. That's crazy.
Let's just talk about the Ghost of Fontana since we're talking about ghosts.
Ghost of Fontana.
All
The
ghosts
guy
of
who walks his
Fontana.
dog.
Yeah, the guy who walks his dog.
Yeah, we'll talk about those.
Lots.
And we'll talk about our art. I'll talk about my experiences on a different podcast. But I kind of want to talk about it when we have a guest who's
That
into
makes
spooky
sense.
shit. So we can have a long spooky.
Halloween special.
Oh!
Oh shit!
I gotta keep my stories to myself on that shit, man.
Yeah.
For a long time.
A long time. No, it's only like 130 something days until Halloween.
You said that we're doing seasons?
Yeah.
So what's like
The next season will be in summer.
in summer?
Yeah.
But we're gonna keep going continuously though, right?
Mm-hmm. The numbers are gonna keep going up. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense now.
I don't want to restart at episode 1 for season 2.
You,
I want to just keep the numbers going up.
We
We are.
The youth of the nation.
We are.
The youth of the nation.
I heard the new Evanescence album sucks.
Yeah,
They have a new
I
album?
assume.
Yeah.
I saw a meme today.
I heard it's trash.
I saw a meme today. It was funny as fuck. Miguel be posting fire, bro. It said
I know.
when you're listening to Paramore and you're singing along. When
Oh
he
yeah,
gets
but
up-
then Haley Williams gets these points and you just say, "Fuck it, I'll let her handle
I heard
it."
it. Fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah, she got that one. Yeah, it is.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like
That's
shooting
not.
stars?
That's none of them. That's MMA or something.
I could really use a wish. Or then how come Tyler the Creator says, "Crash that motherfucking plane that."
What?
Bob is in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say those 2 words or else I'll get canceled.
Well, it's because it's Will I Am.
And fuck Haley Williams and blah, 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 blah.
I'm thinking that's just something.
Yeah.
No, say it. Sing the whole song.
No. Who am I? I'm a rock star rocking out with Dread Rocks. Got a fucking triceratops.
No, I'm not.
Let's just do covers for the
Yeah.
rest of the fucking podcast.
Do a Wild Side by Ollie.
We're gonna lose listeners.
Oh, this old coworker of mine, she posted this picture of her and her bestie, I guess, and she used the song from the Backyardigans. And when I was younger, I still to this day hate the Backyardigans, right? I fucking hate them.
Wait,
But
you don't like Imagination, bro?
but she put a song on her selfie, and it was from the Backyardigans called Castaway, and that shit was beautiful. I was like, what the fuck? This is hard. That's a dope book. What the fuck? What is that? What is this supposed to be? That's not that. No.
What do you think it is?
A squid?
No, those are his eyes. It's his nose.
Squidward?
It's his beard. It's his hat. That's up there. Somebody punched it before I could take a picture.
They would.
Yeah, they would.
Bro, you know how me
You
and
don't
Rob-
see it?
Nah, I don't see it. Who is it? The guy from Up? Squidward? Angel?
Yeah.
It looked like me before he.
It looked like it before someone punched it.
You know how me and Robbie go, hey, boo-boo?
I even gave him the ears and everything.
It's crazy because, like, I started doing that hey, boo-boo stuff, and Robbie, it's a pretty cool plant.
Yeah, bro, Lowe's has some plants that I'm like, bro, that's like not. I've never seen that before.
That's cool, too. That's some good
I want to make like an alien plant thing.
botany. Botany? Botanical?
Yeah, I want to like make like a little garden that's like an alien garden.
Ooh.
That'd be dope. Wouldn't that be dope?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That would be dope.
I do this thing at work, and this guy we work with says he'll repeat almost anything we say. It's funny because I even changed the
Bro,
last.
that's how it is at work though. It's like a parrot thing going on.
Yeah, you make, if you start a joke, everyone's gonna start doing that joke.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why everyone does yo mama jokes, because I do that shit to Robbie all the time, so everyone started doing them. Byron has the
it's
best
funny
one.
because the way that he reciprocates is by saying the same thing.
He says the same thing back, yeah.
Yeah.
So
like,
I'll be like, hey boo boo, I need a pig in the basket. And so me and him just say that shit back and forth. And when Gallo first started working with us, he was like, Ivan with the Hanna-Barbera joke. I was like, dude, that shit was fucking funny.
no, you're evolving your Hanna-Barbera jokes.
That's what he said to me, yeah, and I was like, damn, because back in the day when I was younger, like a teenager, I would sing, I got a gorilla for sale, McGill a gorilla for sale. I got a gorilla for sale, McGill a gorilla for sale. It's fucking funny. Only Gallo would be able to catch that shit. Like,
Yeah.
it was amazing. But yeah, so then there's another day where like it was me, Gallo, and Robbie all working together, and I'm like, hey boo boo, I need a pig in the basket, and Robbie says it back, and then Gallo says it, and we both stop, and he's like, all right guys, let's see how it is. You don't want to include me in your jokes? I guess it was an inside joke. He's all right. And it's like I wasn't trying to like not include you. We just stopped. It was weird. It was like a collective consciousness.
They never stop when they do that shit. They never once.
Yeah, we keep going. We keep going. Gallo says it and we stopped. Like unknowingly.
They both collectively were like,
It was funny too because when Lozano comes in, I always go Lozano, and I just keep saying it throughout the shift, right?
Lasagnas.
And El Jefe was on dishes, right? And he's like funny as fuck. And so
you know what's super funny? I'm gonna go ahead and ad lib in here. They're talking about how you would gush about how funny he is.
Yeah.
And then they're like, and I was like, well, yeah, he's really funny. It's very attentive, and he listens to what you have to say. Unlike you.
You're saying that about me?
No, I was saying because
El Jefe.
Because it was kind of like she was like, oh my god, you guys are so gay for him or something, and I'm like, yeah, we have reason to be.
So I'm saying, I go Lozano, and then Lozano reciprocates with Ivan, right? And then you hear Jeff in the background far away go Lozano, and then Lozano goes, oh shit, here we go.
it was funny because you were doing that, and then you were doing that yesterday, I think. Yeah. And I was on
when
Doe.
he came to visit.
Yeah, I was on Doe, and I was like, I looked like twice when you said that. just because you were yelling it. And I was like, Lozano's not here. And then after a while, after you kept yelling it, this fool came in.
Because sometimes I say it randomly and he's not there.
And this fool came in. This fool was like, Lozano. And I was just walking on dough. I was like, this is Ivan,
That's just him. That's just Ivan.
And I looked to my right, and I see Lozano coming up to me. What's up, man? What the fuck?
He brought him into the world.
He
Fucking say the spell. Yeah, he summoned him.
Say Lozano 3 times.
Lozano.
He comes up the dough. Oh,
Yeah, he's like, oh shit, bro, I just clocked out.
I put a spell on you, and now you're mine.
My favorite one is the Screaming Jay Hawkins version.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That guy goes hard. I need to look that up.
Hell yeah. Screaming Jay Hawkins.
I don't
He has that voice. I show you after the podcast. I'm gonna end it now, dog.
Did you end
Why
it?
do you want to end it?
Yo, you're doing fucking disturbed sounds.
Oh, I sent Jose because I was listening to Disturb yesterday, and then David Draymond just starts going, bum 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 da rum bum num num no rum num 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 na rum num num no, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's just gibberish.
Yeah.
And so Jose is like a big Disturb fan. That's his favorite band. So I sent him a voice message of me doing that shit, and he goes, "Are you Dylan?" And I was like, "Who the fuck is Dylan?" And he's like, "There's the 3 best rappers in the world, Dylan, and Dylan." And I was like, "Dude, I don't know what you're talking about." And he's like, "It's Chappelle Show." And I was like, "I must not remember that shit." So he sends it to me, the clip. Shit was funny as fuck.
Ha.
No, it was Dave Chappelle being like a Rasta rapper.
Oh.
He goes into the booth. He's like, run over. Hey man, you're too close. Get away.
Hey, so we've been wanting to bring this up for a bunch of podcasts, but fuck Coffee Bean, bro.
Oh fuck! It's like an inside joke now, but it's serious though.
Yeah, because all right.
Coffee Bean.
So I go like it's so much of an inside joke that I still go, and I went recently, and I fucking like I drink it and I get like these ice cubes in my mouth and stuff, like actual ice cubes, and I'm like, bro, fuck Coffee Bean, bro. They have some shit that hit, but the fact of the matter is that they don't always hit. Remember how Djibouti Does was like, oh yeah, you can eat at other places, but they don't always hit. Like they don't consistently hit all the time. That's basically like those places are what Coffee Bean is. They don't hit all the time.
Yeah.
They're talking about it in like retrospect to In-N-Out because apparently In-N-Out hit every time. I wouldn't know. I know that their fucking fries are trash.
What?
Oh,
Don't even lie, bro. Those are
fries.
trash fries.
In-N-Out?
bro.
Yeah, I don't like In-N-Out's fries,
Bro,
dog.
those are trash ass
They got
fries.
good vegetables though. That veggie burger? I'm serious, dog. That lettuce and tomato smacks. That's all.
Bro,
it
you
is.
should have put some. You should have put the fries in the sandwich.
I've done that before.
Call it the California.
I've done that before,
Go
and
get in and out.
I'm down. Are you down?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I wanna
Really?
go.
Yeah, in this podcast, fuck this shit.
All right.
Hey, it'd be like the Big Lebowski when they go to the Donnie's like, hey, the In-N-Out burger? Isn't that they're gonna go to the kid's house to interrogate him? And then Donnie's like, isn't that next to the In-N-Out burger? And he's like, shut the fuck up, Donnie. And he goes, but yeah, it's next to the In-N-Out burger. He's like, cool, can we get some In-N-Out burger? Gallows Walter for today. I'm the dude. I'm always the dude. You're Donnie.
I'm the dude. I'm always the dude. Fuck you, dude.
Stay blessed. Have a good one.
Because this big Gallo V.
Angel G.
Ivan O. Isolate yourself.
Stay blessed.